You got a big, it'll fit. Maybe.
Perfect.
Yeah, it does.
You're just gonna wear it the whole episode.
Sure.
Oh man.
Well, welcome to the F-Bomb Podcast. Dustin's not here today. He decided he wanted to go to a football game, so I brought my friends Smurph and Dena.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
Okay, this is there.
Is that better?
Is that better?
You look like that cartoon character that was a Viking.
He does. Off of a Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. Feels good. I could totally drive with this song.
Yeah.
Oh man. Not a good idea.
What?
So Smurph is a bike builder and a bike painter.
And a Viking.
And a Viking.
Clearly.
He's I would say he's the best in Alabama.
Only in Alabama.
Bike builder in general?
Oh, well, you know. There's a few people.
I figured there's a few people, but as far as like building complete bikes and doing custom paint and everything.
Yeah.
Out of one shop.
Yeah. We do a little bit of everything, and I mean there's other guys out there that are really good, but
Yeah.
you know.
Your paint work's great though.
Thank you. That's
And
I guess that's how I got where I am, you know?
yeah.
So
You're friends with Yellow Wolf and a few other famous people.
yeah.
So it gets you somewhere.
They're all dorks.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cambo's supposed to come on like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. Kimbo's good people.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy that.
Yeah, well, he moved to Nashville and then he moved back. I don't know what's going on, but
That was probably something random. Like he may have thought he moved to Nashville, and then it's like he woke up and like, wait, no, I didn't move to Nashville. I'm going back. There's not as much woods here. He's got to be in the woods. So, but yeah, you may want to make the room bigger. When Cambo gets here, he likes to move around, but he's good, man.
He may have an animal or two.
Yeah, he'll probably.
I want him to bring the possum.
He will have a possum, I'm sure.
Yeah, the one that he keeps on his head.
Yeah, and maybe a snake.
Well, that's fine too.
A baboon, you never know. I mean, it's Cambo. It's Cambo. But you will have a blast. Cambo's good people. I love you, Cambo. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah.
And how was
Wait.
What?
Tell the people the name of your company.
Oh yeah.
Dirty Wizard Cycle Works.
Thank you. Dena is a stylist. She's fantastic.
She styles my outfits.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Oh.
No, he does that on his own.
It's not too hard to put on a black T-shirt and some Dickies.
No, not at all.
Hey, I'm not wearing Dickies today. This is a new thing I'm into, where I don't wear Dickies for the first time in 20 years. So, yeah, they're camo pants or shorts
that are essentially still Dickies, just don't have the label on them.
They just don't have a sticker on them. But they're, same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you got like a certain style, I guess you don't want to deviate from it. Yeah. And it's an easy style.
Yeah, it's pretty much like yours.
Yeah.
I mean, we look really about the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so
my beard would be almost as long as yours if they didn't shave it.
Yeah.
I was telling the kids that, Daddy's friends were coming over to do the podcast today, and they wanted to see you two.
Okay.
So they would know that you were not strangers, you were friends.
Right.
I pulled up your Facebook, and the youngest one was like, oh, he looks just like Daddy. And I was like, yeah, he's a little taller.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
His beard's a little better. They're pretty close.
The same.
Yeah.
We all look the same. Beard, Dickies, and, flip bill hats.
Flip bill hats, yeah.
I mean, pretty. Now you got a face tattoo. Did you get that for today? Or
No, well, I've been wanting one. I went and got it yesterday though.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
you'll never get a real job now. You know that, right?
I'm a truck driver, so it really doesn't matter anyway.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah,
either
I
I'm going to
work
drive a truck.
construction.
Well, it's either I'm going to drive a truck, or if this does, well, then I'll be doing this.
When?
Yeah.
win. Yeah,
there
win.
you go.
Gotta be confident.
Well, that's why I made myself look this way, so I have no choice but to make my business.
That was my thinking
I
too.
can't even get
If
a
I
job
just
at
do
Walmart,
it,
you know?
then I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Now you have to. It's motivation.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. You have to make it work.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well, she thought I was gonna come back with like, I want broken over my eyebrow.
Like a broken eyebrow?
No, not a broken eyebrow, because I can just shave lines in it. It's a broken eyebrow.
I normally have lines.
But because I had a heart attack, I'm broken, so I want broken because yours
Mine's
has
just
changed.
You're right.
And you got that because you got sober, right?
Well, that was part of it, but just I'll get all like, it's probably the only tattoo I have that has meaning for real. But no, it's just a reminder of where I was and where I am now.
Yeah.
It's a constant reminder.
Yeah.
Like, change is what got me where I am today.
Right.
Me changing from what I used to be, and I'm the American success story. Dropped out of high school, no GED, and doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing, and going down that path, and then I just snapped out of it one day and realized, hey, I need to get my shit together.
Yeah. But you had the shop though, right? When you were drinking and all that?
No.
Oh, you didn't have the shop then?
I'm almost 6 years. It'll be New Year's.
You'll be 6 New Years.
6 years, New Year's. Yeah. So
Okay.
no, the shop has been open. It'll be 4 years in January. So,
Oh, okay. Well, you just fucking damn.
Yeah. So no,
I thought it had been open because I've only known you for probably 2 or 3, maybe.
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, if you hear the kids in the background, just ignore that. This is a daytime podcast, and we have a life.
Yeah.
And they're in the cage.
Yeah,
So
they might
We
yell.
locked
yeah,
them
they're
up.
in cages.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it'll be 6 years on New Year's Eve actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 6 years in, and then like I was sober when her and I met.
Oh,
so I
okay.
had like no excuses. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Did you drink when y'all met?
Yep.
so she has.
How hard was it for you to quit?
Yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't because without him drinking, I didn't drink that much. We'd go out somewhere and I'd go up to the bar, have my shot at Jack, have a beer, and then go back with him. So it wasn't like I was throwing it in his face
Yeah.
and I wasn't getting trashed.
Yeah.
So really it was easy.
Yeah. So you just kind of just slowly
Yeah,
kind of
after a while,
winged
I-
yourself off of it,
It was just
basically.
like
Yeah.
I'm not
Just
gonna
because
do
you wasn't around other people doing it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I was like, this isn't fun anymore. Like,
Yeah.
you're not drinking, I am. And I was just
I can see that
not going to do it
because she
anymore.
doesn't really drink,
Well,
and I'm just like, I feel like I feel like I'm an asshole, and I get on her nerves.
Yeah.
when
It's,
I
that's an
drink.
accurate representation
people,
of what happened.
Yeah.
Drunk people normally do,
Yeah.
and it's, I was that guy, not so much the asshole part. I mean, I was a cartoon character, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just pew,
Yeah.
And, but sobriety was like kind of I didn't need to do it. I didn't have to do it, I mean.
Right. You did it
not
for
necess-
fun, basically.
Right.
kinda.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had my issues when I was younger, and I won't go all into that in case my mother watches, but it's one of those things that I started at a real young age doing things that would actually terrify me, thinking about what our son, when he's 13 years old,
Yeah.
God forbid he even half of what I was doing, but sobriety was just kind of like, I mean, I got off all that and not doing any kind of drugs or anything for so long. And alcohol was just kind of a social thing, and,
Yeah.
and I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love Jack Daniels. I love whiskey. I love to party, but it was just kind of one of those, like, let me try something new, and
That's
it just
kind of how
kinda
I am.
stopped,
I only do it socially. I don't drink during the week.
Yeah.
Really, the only time I drink is on the podcast.
yeah.
Because y'all don't drink, I'm not drinking.
No,
so.
go for it.
Nah,
I mean,
I'm
you can
good.
if you want.
Ladies
I'm
up,
good.
you
No,
know?
I'm good. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was me. Like, I never sat around the house and drink beer, and there's
don't either.
nothing wrong with that. I'm by no means like, saying anything bad about people that drink or anything. It's just, for me, it was like, I never had a drinking problem. I just had a problem when I drank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
Oh, that's like prophetic.
yeah. I don't even know what that means. But that's exactly what that is.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah. What the hell? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't.
That's
yeah.
one of those quotes you see on Facebook.
Let me Google that. Shit, write a meme on that. By the way, okay, I'm on vibrate because my phone will ring.
Oh,
but
yeah.
no.
His does at least once an episode.
Yeah.
Mine's turned down.
But no, it was just kind of one of those things like, And I honestly, getting back to it, like I think it's helped her and I out a lot in our relationship because she's never seen me drunk.
Oh.
I've never seen her drunk.
Yeah.
We don't have those like, oh, well, we just got drunk and fought all night. We don't have any of those stories. So, I mean, it's our relationship's real as it gets because no chemical has, blocked my ugliness or anything like that. It's, she saw me, she was sober when she met me and she was still attracted to me. So we're good.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah. So,
I think, I worked with you, but you seen me drunk a lot though.
I saw you come to work drunk a lot, so I think maybe
it's a good place to be drunk.
I was a paramedic.
So why not?
Well, there's that.
That's exactly where I would drink.
I drank before I got there, and I was drunk when I was there.
That's fine then. Yeah,
I'd take a
as long as
nap.
you wasn't drinking while,
Yeah, I didn't drink while, but I'd sober up there.
Yeah.
But I would come in like an hour early, and take a nap, and she would wake me up every day.
Right on.
somebody had to make sure he didn't get fired.
Yeah.
Because I had to wake up and clock in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I might need to marry this one.
Yeah. She'll get me to work on time.
Yeah.
Something. Right on. Yeah. No, but I mean, it's a cool thing, man. And it's different. And, you wouldn't believe the money you save, And, I had someone one time I bought probably a Cadillac or something, stupid.
Cadillacs aren't stupid though.
They're not at all. But I bought, and this guy was, oh yeah, you got money, doesn't it? I'm like, no, dude. First of all, I don't have money. I was like, but break it down. All right, think about this. How much money do you spend at a bar every week or throughout the week?
I hate buying a beer at the bar because I drink Corona. One Corona is as much as a 6-pack.
$12 ish.
Well, it's usually like $6.50, $7 for one bottle of Corona, and that's as much as a 6-pack would be at the gas station.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I might have one or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. When I go to the bars and stuff, I don't really drink that much.
Yeah.
Because of that. Because in my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I can go and get a 6-pack and go home.
Right. And, and that's the
I'm
thing.
over here thinking, how many tacos can you get for $6
Exactly.
instead of one beer?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can get full off of $6
Yeah.
worth of tacos.
Not today. Not these days. We
At Taco Bell, he can.
Taco Bell, I can. Yeah.
$30 at Taco Bell today.
What?
Yeah.
And I was
She
going to
ran
tell
me
you
up
guys,
wrong.
you should go right up the street to the taco place because it's like real, authentic tacos.
It's
see,
so
She's not
authentic.
allowed.
Okay, so
She's
I
not
got put on timeout for my chorizo tacos because I kind of had a problem yesterday. It was really.
She's like, I need your Nexium. I'm dying. And I'm like, it's the freaking chorizo taco. You bought them out of a fucking truck, first off, on the side of the road in Bessemer. And you're like smashing like 5 tacos out of the side of a truck, which is nothing wrong with taco trucks. And then she won't know why.
Maybe in Bessemer there might be.
That's what I'm saying. It's called Taco Boy. I just gave him a plug. It's Taco Boy.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it sounds like good tacos.
yeah, they
But
are.
wait a
But
minute. In
she's
my
wanting to know if she's got
defense-
heartburn. I'm like, no, it's not that.
Well,
It's
because
not
it
that.
was
I'm like,
chorizo.
Look, I don't think it was a chorizo because I ate those at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We had left the diner where I had cornbread waffles packed hot with
Cornbread
macaroni
don't
and
give you
cheese and
heartburn.
pulled pork
No.
barbecue. So I'm like,
Barbecue might have done it.
I don't think it was
It
my
was a
chorizo
chori-
tacos.
I mean, you're okay.
We're sort of getting close to the age now where the tomatoes and the onions.
It kills me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I need
It's gonna
Nexium,
start to affect
Oh,
you.
I the doctor prescribes me Pepsid. Like, it's like a stronger strength than over the counter.
It's like taking
Because-
2 of the
yeah.
over-the-counter
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, you want to get rid of some of that?
I can throw some at you, man. I can throw some.
Come on. homie.
I mean, they fucking work pretty good too.
Yeah. I'm on
Because I
Nexium
can pretty
right
much I
now.
can eat stuff with hot sauce on it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't bother me.
I eat
When was the
everything
last time you
spicy.
had anything with hot sauce on it?
We had wings not long ago. It's got hot. I had them. They have hot sauce.
They're buffalo wings. And I coat them
Yeah.
in honey barbecue sauce.
Right, but they're already hot from.
So they honey barbecue or they buffalo?
They're buffalo honey barbecue.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Oh,
But I
it's a
do.
good
I do
combo,
eat
too.
hot
That sounds amazing.
stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe that wasn't that hot,
everything we eat is spicy because my wife is clearly Mexican. So
I'm not even Hispanic.
that's why.
but- Then what are you?
I'm Sicilian.
See, you thought she was Mexican.
Kinda did.
Yeah.
I knew because she called red sauce gravy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
when we met, back to that whole now that we've talked about stomach problems and everything else, when we met, I thought she was Spanish, and I had a thing for Spanish women. So hey, then later on,
you found out
explained to me that she wasn't.
She's not.
By the end,
But I mean, hey, it's not too bad because I can cook all the Spanish food.
Yeah.
So
And the Sicilian food, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
Which is why he needs Nexium.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a ongoing issue, but hey.
Yeah. Did you have all your tattoos when you met him, or did he rub off on you?
No, I had
a good bit.
I had a good bit. I had my face tattooed before him.
Really? Pussy.
I had a real job.
Where'd you work?
So did I.
Where did I work?
You worked at
The collision shop.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a real job.
It's a real job.
a
I got
shop.
a real paycheck, It's a real shitty paycheck, but I got one.
It was taxed. That means it's a real job.
I don't know. Was it taxed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it was. Yeah.
Because usually shops don't tax paychecks
Yeah.
either. They pay you in cash.
Absolutely. And for the record, my business is all taxes are paid and everything and up to date on my business. For the record.
Yeah.
Just in case they're listening.
In case my accountant's watching. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All taxes are done properly and legitimate.
Yeah. And y'all went to Slumfest in Birmingham, right? Did y'all go to the one in, was it Dallas or Houston?
No. Fuck that. I don't like to travel.
No.
No.
It took me 4 years to get him to go visit my family in Jersey. 4 years. He ain't going to Dallas.
I did.
No.
I
I don't know. I think I'd go to Dallas before I went to Jersey.
It was Pennsylvania. We crossed into Jersey, so it's more like Pennsylvania.
Okay.
My mom lives in Pennsylvania.
And it's
So,
like
yeah.
the Pocono.
So it's,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Poconos Mountains, so it's like, it looks like Alabama.
It's here.
Yeah.
Just with no sweet tea.
Yeah, like I'm
Exactly.
driving.
We stopped and ate in, what was it? We were in West Virginia.
He
He was over the road,
Pennsylvania
and
or something.
it was
yeah.
either Pennsylvania or West Virginia, and we stopped at this truck stop cafe, and I was like, "Oh, we're in the South. Sweet tea."
Yeah.
No.
No, sweet tea gets cut off at like
They
North Carolina.
Yeah, gotta be because we weren't far from that, and they had no idea what it was.
Well,
they
Pennsylvania's
have
a
like
trip.
Lipton iced tea.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
sweetened, so that's their like.
That's their sweet
no,
tea.
it-
Yeah.
No, it's
They
just
brought
not
me
real.
water that just so happened to be brown.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
not
put sweet
real.
and low in it and called it a day.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Like, it wasn't even bitter like tea.
Yeah. No. PA was a trip
bad.
though because I've never been up north.
Yeah.
I've always been in the South. I don't know anything different. And like we're driving and we drove all the way up
Yeah.
in a minivan. It was great. And
Is it the shop van?
Nah,
Oh,
no,
okay. That's
things
like
old
that.
Dayton's, man. We're not.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
It stays in Bessemer.
yeah.
We'll keep that. It stays in the hood where it's supposed to be. But no, I rented a minivan. It was
Oh, okay.
great. If you ever travel, that's what you do.
Exact-
Just
yeah.
Rent a minivan. It's
Yeah.
great. So we're driving, and I'm like, I'm not knowing what to expect. I mean, I've seen The Sopranos. And I've seen Goodfellas and all that. So in my mind,
Yeah, but she told you you're going to New Jersey, and you thought New Jersey.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's, Sicilian family, and I'm thinking,
Yeah, they're all gonna come out in
I
suits.
literally, like when we started planning this trip,
Tracksuits, gold chains, and
right,
sneakers.
yeah, slick back hair and everything.
Right.
I binge watched Sopranos,
Trying to learn.
learn
what
their
to
ways
do
and how to act when I get up here, and we're driving, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here in my mind, and I'm like, trying to. Okay, do I talk like I normally do? Do I try to change my accent? So I fit in? I mean, what do I do? Do I slick my hair back? And
Yeah.
I've already started working on the belly and all this. I got the the chest hair, gold chain shit. So we're driving, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, it's nothing but fucking farms. And
Right.
it's like mountains are cool. The mountains are real pretty and everything.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you'll run into the Amish real quick.
yeah. That's what she kept saying.
Or
And
horse
like,
and buggies.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on something to change. I don't know what it's going to change to, but it's like I didn't see farms on The Sopranos, and nothing changed. And I'm like, literally, like, are we even out of freaking Tennessee or Alabama yet?
Right.
Then we get up there, and her mom lives in the mountains, which is just beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's no different. There's freaking deer in the backyard.
Yep.
What the hell,
Yeah,
know?
they talk a
Where's
little.
the smog?
They talk a
And-
little different, but
no, and then
Looks the same.
Yeah, and then she starts telling me about rednecks. About how they have rednecks. Bullshit. You don't have.
do.
rednecks. You don't have. Fucking rednecks in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. So we went to the
I didn't see any.
There.
When
They're there.
the times I've been up there.
They just stay hidden.
Yes.
I guess. Well, yeah. I'm
Well,
a
where
truck
we
Stay in
driver.
the woods.
Yeah, like I mean, we're driving through like to get to our moms and everything, and like I'm looking at the houses and they're like run down, like freaking
Like they are down here.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just say it.
yeah, I'm like, okay, this looks familiar. I'm good, I'm gonna fit in well. So then she keeps telling me like, no, we have rednecks and all that. And I'm like, well, I got to meet some of these fucking rednecks.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it's going to be an awkward situation because they're going to be looking at me and I'm going to be looking at them and then we're going to be talking. And they're going to be like, that dude don't look like a redneck, but he fucking sounds like one. And I'm going to be like, they don't look like a, but they sound, they look like one, but it was weird, man. So we went to this little car show and sure as hell, dude, they were freaking
It was the West End car show.
Yeah.
So it's like fairgrounds.
It was kind
They
of like.
come out the woods, we'll just say.
Yeah.
They come down from the mountain. They come out to the woods. The high school there, when we moved there, they had drive your tractor to work day. I shit you
Blown,
not.
dude.
Wow.
Drive
The
your
high school that
tractor
I went
work
to
day.
had ride your horse to school day
But where was your high school?
here.
It was Heflin.
It wasn't in New
But you're
Jersey.
like out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, there we were.
But you're
But
not
here
even-
I
we're
would
out.
I would consider this
Yeah,
more
I'm-
city than where I came from.
Yeah. Riding in a purple Cadillac through cotton fields kind of freaked me out a little. I didn't know what to think. Back home, Bessemer, it's like, it was a little weird, but no, it was cool, man, because they were in sleeveless shirts and cut off jeans, and New Balances and white, and nothing wrong with all that. I'm just saying it was just fucking weird. And then they started talking. And
Well, it's
then I
weird
was
because you thought of one thing and
Yeah.
it's the same as down here.
Yeah.
They just talk different.
But the problem is, we were in Pennsylvania. If we really went to Jersey, where I grew up, where I wanted to go, we just didn't have time
What part
to
of
get
New
there.
Jersey?
Morristown.
Is it close to any of the bigger cities or anything?
Newark,
Okay.
Trenton.
Yeah.
That
I heard Trenton's pretty bad. Is that bad area, isn't it? Or was maybe
is.
back in the day?
I don't know if they cleaned it up, but
It was at
if
one
you're on the
point.
wrong side of town
Yeah.
and you're white, you get pulled over because they think you're doing something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
about
down here when people get pulled over and they're black.
Or drive through in purple Cadillacs.
Well, that's why you rented a van.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about driving through here in purple
Oh,
Cadillac.
that won't mess with you.
Yeah, okay, cool.
They don't pay us any attention.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I take the 300 down through there and I just air it out.
Yeah. Well, I do have mud tires on
Well,
24s.
That's true.
I do have mud tires.
But it's a lowered Cadillac Escalade
On
truck.
mud tires.
On mud
but It's got
tires.
mud tires, so we're good. We're good.
We just need to clarify the fact that you air out the 300. No, it sounds fast. It's going 40.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, it's definitely slow. But the bitch is on the ground when I'm going down the
Low
road.
and slow. Low and slow.
I never said it was fast.
No.
Never.
Don't
Like,
need to be.
he'll be coming home and he'll call, and I'm like, oh, yep, that's about 55. You should probably slow down now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's straight pipe. It's loud.
Oh, yeah. So you're getting it. You're moving, but you're not.
Oh,
yeah.
it sounds like I'm moving, but I ain't going nowhere.
Fashion over function,
Yeah,
buddy.
I do the Cali lean.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a Cali lean, that's front all the way up, back all the way down.
Sag assing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pennsylvania was a trip. And then I got to eat some real pizza, which was cool. I was more pumped about that, and real cannolis and all that. And,
Oh yeah, that's probably the best part.
yeah. But
Well,
I will
cannoli is
say,
the only thing that I can't.
Oh.
I can't say no.
Oh, it's
Like,
yeah.
I
the
could
food
turn
was
down real
incredible.
pizza. I could not stop a cannoli.
Yeah, it was
There's no
incredible, and I did get to experience like a real deal, full on Italian when we walked
Vinny.
into. Huh?
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny. We go in and
Got
it's
the name too.
yeah, we're in the mountains and all that shit, and then we go in this little hole in the wall pizza joint, and it's 152 degrees in there, hot, from the ovens and shit.
Yeah.
Smells great. And dude walks up and he's just straight up. I mean, there it is. That's what I've been
That's
waiting
what
for.
I was looking for you.
Yes. Slick back hair. He had the gold chain with the picture
The
of
wife beater on.
Picture of somebody on it. Whatever. What is the picture?
It was St. Anthony.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's the gold
I don't
chain.
know either. So.
Yeah. Shirts unbuttoned and shit. And
Wife
he's got-
beater under it.
Yeah. It was that's what I was waiting on. So I got to experience it, and it was the best pizza I've ever had in my life. And I
Yeah.
was pumped.
Got the white Reeboks on. Or
Yeah,
New Balances.
probably.
They were New
Is
Balance.
it New Balances that they wear? I thought they were like the clean ass white Reeboks. Or
Like
the
the
or the
Dodos?
or they're
In the
all white
80s,
Adidas.
In the 80s,
Classics?
Yeah.
It might be.
it was Adidas and Reebok.
Yeah.
But now
It's New
I think it's
Balance.
New Balance.
New
Yeah.
Balances are maybe more comfortable. Maybe.
I
They're
mean-
cheaper.
Are
Well,
they?
and they're
I think
old man
so.
I need to
shoes.
look
Like
into
they've
some
got
of
good
them.
arch
Are
support.
walking around in some Skechers
They don't look
too
good
now.
though.
Yeah.
They don't
No,
look
they're
good.
terrible.
They're
Yeah.
kind of
They're
comfy.
terrible.
Yeah.
They might be, but they don't look good. No, I'd rather
they
look
don't.
good than be
well,
comfy.
Fashion over function.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
I live in
fashion over function over
flip-flops.
here. This
We
side.
have our own fashion.
Yeah.
Faction.
Faction.
You do
We
have a faction.
We have a faction too.
It's a faction. You know?
Yeah.
This
Well,
one wears his old Pawpaw Velcro shoes to
Yeah,
work. Talking about fashion over
The
function.
Walmart Velcros.
Yeah.
That's the only shoes I can find to work in. And they're $13, man.
well, yeah, but you're sending Bondo and paint.
I'm not. My guys are.
Well, yeah, but it's all in the shop. So
Oh, yeah, it's
you
fucking
get it
everywhere.
all over you.
Yeah,
No
no,
matter
no.
you touch something and then you
it's-
covered in
it's
Bondo
awful.
dust.
It's awful.
Yeah,
But yeah.
so
No. I found.
don't wear $100 pair of shoes in that.
No,
yeah,
no,
you just go get
absolutely
something cheap.
not. Yeah, I wear Walmart shoes.
Yeah.
That's it.
wrong
And
with
I do the Velcro because I like
no,
to party.
there's nothing
You know?
wrong with it. Just like
Slap them and go.
my
Yeah.
grandfather's shoes.
Yeah. Well, but they're not all white. I need to get some all white ones, maybe.
No.
I don't know. Are they like that navy blue color?
No, they're like.
Well,
They start out gray normally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, within a couple of days, they're like whatever I spill on them. But
The only ones I've ever seen were like navy blue,
yeah.
like
it's
the
that.
full out work uniform. They
Yeah.
match the whole uniform.
But you can get them.
I've seen
now,
some
and
black ones though.
They've got them in black. I
Yeah.
rock the black ones too. But they're like gray and black. But they're actually, you throw like, 2 or 3 insoles in them, strap them up and roll, man. You know,
Got to buy extra size
you
up.
throw them away, and they're coming wide too, so you can slap the extras in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you get to work, and they fuck up, you throw them away.
Exactly.
Simple as
It's
that.
$13.
$13 instead of
Plus the
$80
$65
Yeah.
for all the insoles.
Yeah, just-
well, you can take those out though.
Yeah.
You can take those
you
out and
could
throw them
use
in the new
those
ones.
a couple of times. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so I got to, however we got on that subject, I got to see like legit Italian.
He's like, I got to meet a real Italian. Never mind the fact that
crazy.
I'm married to a real
married,
Sicilian.
yeah.
She don't
Yeah.
care what-
I guess it's not. It's
You
not messed up.
don't act like a
Well-
Italian.
Well, because she's Sicilian, there's a difference.
I'm not Mexican. How do I act Mexican?
Have you seen half your posts on fucking Facebook? The memes and shit about tacos and every damn thing.
There's a lot
thank
of
you.
tacos.
I share like every taco post she makes.
I like
A lot.
tacos.
A
Hey, I
lot.
shared something about coffee the other day.
I don't
You
drink
did.
coffee.
You did. But and she makes a low chase. Am I saying that right? Low chase.
A what?
Lotes.
A lotes? What's that?
Street corn, man. You never had no
Mexican
lotes?
street corn.
Is it
I
lotes
don't-
or low trays?
No, he's
Lotes.
I want to say a low chase because it just sounds
Elotes.
easier. It's easier to say.
Okay, yeah, I could probably say that I've never had it because I don't
You've
even
never
know
had
what it
street
is.
corn.
I've had I've had real Mexican truck
Mexican
food.
truck.
Yeah, so like as a truck
He
driver,
went to South Texas and
I
had
went
tacos.
to South.
Okay, okay.
Like, so I went down to I went all the way down to the border, and on the border there's like 2 truck stops right before you cross in. So that all the truckers, they go there, and then the trailers that need to go across the border, you just swap out with a Mexican truck driver, and they take it across.
Okay.
But they got like all the trucks lined up on the road
Yeah.
at the truck stops, and it's to me, I thought that it's real fucking Mexican. It's just have a truck, but it's
Yeah.
real. It's just real
Was
Mexicans.
it like a pickup truck or like a food truck?
Some of them was a pickup truck,
I mean, was
but
it
it's
like an old beat down Ford or like,
so maybe 1 or 2 of those. But
Okay.
yeah,
That's probably the one I would
the
have
other
picked because
ones-
I'd have been like, this is real homemade
Yeah.
food.
That's real
He knows
shit
what
right
he's
there.
doing.
Yeah.
the other ones were like old Ford
Box fans.
box vans. Yeah,
Right on. A little sketchy, but right on.
I guess
She makes
I
the best
think
food.
I think they
Right.
come over they come over the border
Yeah.
and sell their tacos and then go back.
Yeah.
So like they use what they can get, I guess.
Right on. That's why you have stomach problems now, probably.
Yeah,
It
that
may be
one
because
trip
it
to
may,
get tacos.
no, I made a lot more than one, and
Yeah.
I had it every time I went down there.
But
And
72
and the Taco
Bronco
Bell
fucking-
down there is probably the best Taco Bell I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah.
You were that close to the border, and
I
you
had Taco
still
Bell.
went
He
to
slid
Taco
through
Bell.
and got number 3.
Well, at night the trucks aren't there, and there's
Yeah.
nothing else. The only other building is a strip club.
Well,
Maybe
you
they
didn't
have
go to
good
that
tacos. I
because
didn't
I've
go to
tried to
that
convince
either.
you to do that.
No, I did not go to
They
that
may
one.
have had good tacos.
They might
Probably
have.
had the best chicken he's ever gonna eat, and he never went.
Yeah.
I mean, best chicken wings.
That's Atlanta.
I
That has
know. I've
the
been
best
trying
chicken.
to get you to go, and you won't take me. I just want some chicken.
I don't like throwing my
From the strip
money
club.
to somebody that I'm not going to get anything out of.
Well, don't throw your money at them.
Go in there and order chicken.
I'll-
Eat the fucking chicken.
Yeah.
I'll shake my booty at you. You can throw your dollars at me,
Yeah.
and then we can just go eat chicken.
Just go eat chicken.
We can do that.
Why not?
Yeah, we can do that. She showed me a video like yesterday, I think. It was a video, a guy videoing a laptop, and it was like strippers playing a video of strippers and stuff, and he just throws money at the laptop. It's like, next time you want to go to the strip club and you're worried about money, just
throw it
do
at the
this.
laptop. Right on. Yeah. Right on. That
You get
makes
to
sense.
pick it up later.
Yeah, yeah. Reuse it, you know?
Yeah.
Right on. Recycle. you
Yeah.
know? But anyway, what we were talking about, I still want to call them a low chase. Because it sounds
not.
it's easier to
It's
say
not,
for
but
me.
we're gonna go with that. Just
Okay, a
because
low
I'm not gonna
chase
sit
is
here
what
and
we're going to
argue.
call it. That's probably not the way you say it, but
It's not.
fuck it.
Dear Hispanic
It's-
people, please in the comments tell them
Please.
how to say it, because
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll go
I know
look.
how to say it.
Well,
This one, I'm just done
the
trying to figure it.
Once
no.
again, the Mexican knows how to say it. I'm from Alabama, and I say a low chase. Trace.
And-
Trace. How did I say it? Low chase.
You said low chase, yeah.
Okay, then that's how I want to go. Low chase.
And it's low trace.
Nope, not even close.
Well, tell me again.
Elotes.
Elotes? Like with the E?
It's
Yes.
hard to,
Oh.
it's
Thank
hard
you.
to fucking say.
Elotes.
He just did.
You
Well,
got to put
I'm
the
going.
E on.
Our
I wanna put an
7-year-old
R in
can
there.
say it.
I want to put an R in
Well,
there.
he was brought up with a Mexican.
Yeah, he's part
Damn
Mexican.
it.
So anyway,
And now you have 2 of them. Congratulations. You leave the kid, you take the husband. We're fine.
throw it away.
Yeah.
But it's the street corn. Okay, have you seen Nacho Libre?
Yeah.
Okay. The part where the guy walks in, he's eating the fucking corn the whole time,
Yeah.
and he throws it and hits the guy in the face. And,
yeah.
you know,
It's always
"Get
got
the
that
corn out
red
of my face,"
the
you
red
know, that-
powder on it, right?
Yeah,
That's paprika,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
that's
Okay.
But it's
That's what
like-
that
the
is.
low chase.
Oh, okay.
Chase.
I got you.
Chase.
Because he would chase the corn.
ELOCHAZ. Low chaz.
That sounds like somebody in like LA would spell it.
That's exactly yeah. Or
That's
somebody
probably
in Bessemer,
somebody's kid's
you know?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, low chaz.
Yeah, if you have another kid, there's the
No.
name.
She's like,
Well,
first
we're
of all,
not, but,
no more
you know.
kids.
If we were, we'll just
Look,
hypothetically.
I'll name one of the dogs.
Yeah.
That'll
Okay,
be his
yeah,
nickname.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got 1 or 2 now. You got the big dog. And
Dogs,
then-
we got
Like
4.
12.
oh
We
my
got
God! I
4.
thought you only
Well,
had like.
you only give
everywhere.
love to the
No.
big dog.
Yeah, I only see the big dog in your post, and I thought y'all had like a little dog.
Because the other ones are just tired of my shit.
Well,
No.
They just run
Same.
away from me.
No,
No,
she's
Lucy
just-
ran away from me, like out the house.
Yeah, no,
Gone.
we got like a freaking herd,
I
man.
saw where you had to make a story
Oh
about
yeah.
it. You were like, just so you know, I put the dog back in the house before I left.
I had to clarify that, people never cease to amaze me, but I didn't think I actually had to clarify the fact that I didn't just leave her outside wherever the hell she was and go get tacos.
I would
like,
kind of
really?
believe it though.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
As much as you post about tacos, though, that's why. That's the only reason why I would believe it. You'd be like, "Oh, the
No.
dog's gone. Ooh, tacos."
You don't ever see her posting about fucking spaghetti, do
Uh-uh.
you?
No.
Never. Or
Never.
lasagna or none of that shit.
No, does
All right.
she cook it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she just doesn't post about it. It's
Yeah.
only the tacos.
Look at pictures of me from before we met, and then look at now, and
I mean,
you know,
I'll just stop cooking.
Yeah.
get a little
It's
squishy.
okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Oh,
mean? Yeah. No,
definitely.
I see why. The guys in The Sopranos, they're all bigger guys. Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be me, and I think she's trying to turn me into one.
She might be.
She's
Well,
like wanting me
there's
to
this
grow
whole
my fucking
thing,
hair out, and
like-
slick it and shit.
You're
Italian,
there. You just gotta slick
Sicilian.
it back now.
Yeah.
Okay, my dad's family is Italian, right? So I can say we and get away with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though my mom's family is Irish and I resemble them much more.
Okay.
Nonetheless, we don't know how to cook just a little.
No.
No, it is enough for
No.
3 weeks at a time.
No, we
No.
throw enough away that we can feed the neighbors.
Dude,
Yeah.
we try. We take it to the fire station. My buddy down there, and
Oh, yeah.
we try to give shit away.
Yeah.
We got a pot of gravy in our freaking
I really need to get rid of that.
in our fridge that's been sitting there for like
Not
a
Alabama
month.
gravy.
No,
not
no,
red
no.
gravy.
No.
Red gravy.
Yeah, red sauce.
Marinara.
For those of us who
Marinara.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Look at marinara.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how I know it. Call it gravy. I'm like,
Yeah.
biscuits.
And what's the white? Hold on, I'm about to really get you. What's the white cheese that you
No.
you sprinkle on
Parmesan?
Top? No. What
Mozzarella?
Pizza cheese. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
What is it?
Nope.
I told you we were going to make fun of how she talked the whole time. She was.
Go ahead and
we
say
were in the grocery.
It's mozzarella.
Yeah.
No.
It's fucking mozzarella. It says it on the back.
I can't even
There's
go.
an A at the end.
I can't even go to a restaurant anymore and order them. Like I just say cheese sticks because he'll just sit there and stare at me the entire time, and the waitress is like, "What the hell is happening? Like, what do you want?" And I'm like, I can't even say it.
The first time
because
we were,
he's just like,
I do. I'm there. I'm in it. But we were in the grocery store. First time I heard her say it, we was like looking. It's the food store.
"Well, you buy
fucking
food at the
grocery
food store."
The grocery store. Pushing a buggy in the grocery store.
it's a grocery
not
store.
Cart in the food store.
I call it a cart.
It's a cart.
Cart in the food store.
I call it a buggy.
Buggy in a fucking grocery store. And she's like, I can't find the fresh mozzarella. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
We don't have that here.
Yeah. Like, we don't have that in Alabama. Fucking mozzarella. What the fuck? Like, mozzarella? That's it. Here, it's shredded. It's in the bag. It says,
about to
got
say,
an A on the end. I'm telling you.
Here, it only I've locally to us, the only place you can get fresh is at Publix, and I'm not driving 20 minutes to a Publix to get fresh cheese. I'm like, it ain't worth it that much. Like,
I mean, I might.
Yeah, it's just
we don't
just
have
a
a Winn
ball.
Dixie around here.
Oh, shit. Y'all are.
The nearest one's
closed them.
15
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they
When
closed
Dixie
all.
got the fuck out of here, it was like,
Yeah.
way too country for
We
Winn
have
Dixie.
Foodland, Pick and Save.
Pick
Dollar
and Save.
General.
Yeah.
Dollar
Pick and
General don't
Save.
have
Pick and
fresh
save.
mozzarella.
Well, I'm just saying, is there a Dollar General with how far out you
Oh,
Oh,
pick
yeah.
and picking.
Well,
Pick
there's
and.
spaces. There's spaces, but
It's-
it's like pick
Apostrophe.
In
save.
save.
S-A-V.
It's P-I-C
Whoa.
P-I-C apostrophe N apostrophe S-A-V.
Pick in
Save.
save.
I'll never want to hear you make fun of the way I talk.
And it's
Never
it's
again.
a big grocery
Oh, it's
store
massive.
chain.
Sounds legit.
It took over the Winn Dixie building.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They just fucking moved them out. It's
Yeah.
like, we don't even have to spell
Oh, we
it
got
out,
we got
son.
the other one. What's the small one we got?
Food outlet.
Food outlet.
Food outlet.
Food outlet.
Food outlet.
And this
you
place
like outlet stores.
and this is like
It's not
walking
that
in.
great.
This is like walking into a.
It's like
Have
walking
you
into
ever
a
been in-
corner store in the hood. That's exactly what
Like a
it's
little
like.
bodega?
Yeah, yeah, it's just like that.
They have like
They
two
have,
different
like-
things, and that's it.
Well, they got the outside walls that have the food and
It's all freezers along the
and
outside
freezers
walls.
or whatever. And then I think they have like three
There's 3 aisles.
aisles,
Oh,
and that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, I told you it's like a corner store.
Yeah,
Well, damn.
Well,
but they don't carry
That-
shit.
that was
They
kinda-
lasted
And then
longer than
it's-
Winn Dixie. So
Yeah, they're still here. Yeah,
It's cost plus 10. So you think you're getting a great deal until they add that extra 10 on top of tax.
Yeah, you get fucked that way.
Yeah.
We got a Piggly Wiggly like that.
We do.
I took her to
A
the first
Piggly
Piggly
Wiggly.
Wiggly.
I finally went to Piggly Wiggly, guys.
Yeah, that's
Did you get
really
Red
honestly.
Rock soda from Piggly Wiggly?
I don't drink soda.
No, she grabbed fucking cookies. I think you got Italian cookies
I
of all
did.
things. Like
the Piggly Wiggly.
that she can't find anywhere.
I can't find them anywhere else, and Piggly Wiggly had them.
We
I got
gotta-
really excited.
have you
They
tried
were-
Amazon? You know they ship everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, for like $80 for
What?
one thing.
We go to freaking PA, and she comes home from her mom from going from the grocery store. And
Store.
the fucking grocery store, and she's like, I just spent like $132 on fucking Italian cookies that I can't get back home. And I was like,
It
okay,
wasn't
cool.
just the cookies. It was the meat, the pasta, the cookies.
The pasta.
Yeah. Fucking weird shit. So
But
she,
you ate it, didn't you?
I did, and,
And
we
you
brought
loved it,
back,
right?
But if you don't eat it,
mustard.
you'll starve. So,
I brought back spicy mustard, like 6 things of it.
because do we not have it down here?
We have, but it was different. I don't know. It's like a fucking,
It's
Was it a
like,
different bottle?
no,
It's
like
a soubrette.
it-
So it's like the hot dog carts that we have up
Yeah.
north,
Uh-huh.
like the dirty water dogs.
Yeah.
They use like
it's a real thing.
it is a real thing.
It really
It
happened.
is.
The really dirty water, or is
Yeah.
it just hot dog water?
They don't really clean out the water. It's a
Ew,
hot dog
so it's
cart.
like slimy water?
Kind of like an
No,
iron
it's
skillet.
like-
It's seasoned. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So they
Fucking seasoned water.
continue to.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. It's
every
like
once in a
cornbread
while they'll
pan.
clean
They
it when
put
it
beer
starts
and shit in
getting.
them. No, the beer is a hipster thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a new thing.
It's a new
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
They call
It's
them dirty
gross.
water, but it's beer. But apparently, it's just you just don't fucking change the water and you just keep
Yeah.
cooking them.
Ew.
Okay.
But anyway, the mustard, the spicy mustard, is like freaking different. I don't know.
Okay.
So I brought 6 bottles home.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
Yeah.
The cookies is understandable too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he ate it
but-
all, so I don't know why he's complaining.
Yeah, well,
But
they were
like,
fucking good.
was it fresh pasta?
It
Or
No.
was it
No, they went to the
that
grocery
dehydrated
She's
stuff?
about to say something funny. What kind of pasta was it? She's gonna say something weird. Bet you $1 you hadn't heard of it. Go.
Okay, so like the food stores down here have like
Grocery stores.
penne, spaghetti, angel hair. You know, it's
We have
just like the
fettuccine.
aisle's like about this big.
We do have fettuccine
Well,
and lasagna.
okay.
Come on.
Right. But then you go to New Jersey or Pennsylvania and there's 2 aisles.
Dude, she showed me it's like 2 fucking aisles of nothing
Yeah.
but noodles.
It's all
Just
pasta.
all different noodles.
All
Just,
pasta.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
here
there's a
I
lot
can't
more.
get.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot different kinds. Yeah, true story.
So I can never find. He
I
thinks
know what
I'm
the
crazy.
penne is.
Yeah.
That's because I forced you to learn. Because
Yeah.
I was like, penne is my favorite pasta.
I always call them the round ones with the hole through it.
Yeah, yeah. The little noodle tunnels.
Yeah, the noodle
Yeah,
tunnels.
yeah. Well, apparently there is like 437 other different kinds of fucking
yeah,
pasta.
there's all
I
different
brought
shapes.
home. What was it? Like 4 boxes of each of like ditalini, bucatini, pastini.
Why is it always any on the end?
Because it's
Everything
Italian.
ends in a vowel. Everything.
Everything is any in Italian.
Like I got a any belly button.
Yeah.
That's the only any's I know. All this fucking pasta.
Yeah, it has the end in a vowel.
I just can't
Her
find
last
it here.
name, Verico, with an O. It's
Yeah.
you know, it's fucking everything ends
We
in a
got
vowel.
married. I changed my name. He goes, "Congratulations! I gave you a white girl name."
Yeah, she's got a normal Parker. It's just yeah. Yeah. People hear her. Oh, Verico, where that sounds exotic. And what that Parker? It's just fucking Parker. Nothing exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just Dena Parker now.
I mean, at
Nothing
least
cool.
Dina's fun.
If they can say
It's
it.
fun to hear people try to pronounce it.
It's 4
Really?
letters.
It's 4 letters.
He's
Yeah.
been calling her Dana.
I know, I know,
He's
I
been calling her
know.
Dana. Yeah, you and Dana want to. Who the fuck is Dana?
I tried.
Yeah.
Because Dena is
tried.
not normal. Like
No, it's not,
'cause
apparently.
I've met people named Dana, and it's just natural for me to just roll that out of my mouth.
Yeah.
And
I
you
was
throw that
hoping that
fucking
he didn't
in it, and I'm like,
actually-
fucking Dena.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say it
Dana.
with a name. Dana. We'll say it with a name. That's fine. Yeah, no, it's pretty. What did the guy at Taco Bell call you today? It was.
I don't even know.
He just kind of like he couldn't pronounce it, so he just said something really fast. Yeah, that's us. She's like, is that
Food.
how?
I was like, what the hell?
She's like, is that how we're? Well, he said, yeah, it's ours. Yeah.
And I mean, it's 4 letters. 4 letters.
Yeah,
I'm like, why is it
it's
so
not
hard?
it's not hard. It's for me. It was just it's natural for the Dana to come out, and I don't know.
Kind of like Aloches.
Yeah,
It's easier to say.
yeah. Like I know your name. So don't think I.
He knows your name. He just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I'm lazy and I just go with what
Whatever.
my head thinks.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dena Rodriguez, Aloches, Martinez. That's her full
Yeah.
name. I just said her full name on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she had 5 or 6 names because that's pretty common.
Her brother's name is Mikaluch. Shout out to Mikey, as I like to say. But her brother's name is legit Mikaluch.
Mikaluch.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
Mikey.
aunt's name is Marcella
Yeah, that's. I mean,
because
I
it
can roll.
keeps getting
Yeah.
passed down.
Marcella, that's almost.
We don't call her that.
Yeah.
She would be pissed if I said her first name so that people knew who she was.
Which one is that?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Like they listen.
The one that just got back.
One just got back.
Uh-huh.
Where'd she go?
To the Caribbean.
Oh, I thought she did.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. No.
No, that's
I
my
know who
mom's
you're talking
family.
about. I know who you're talking
They definitely don't listen.
about. Well, usually it's like all dick jokes and shit, and her
My
mom
mom
listens.
sends me a text every Monday and is like, send me the link to the podcast. And I'm like,
we didn't do
pretty
that.
sure I talked about my vagina, Mom. Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has been a little bit calm. I'm saying fuck more just because I thought
And
that's
you
what I was
sat
supposed
there
to do.
and you thought that I was going to be the one that they had to.
Yeah.
Oh, you could just be you.
Well, I mean, I figured I'd say fuck or shit or balls or cunt. I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
you can say all of it or not.
I watched a couple of them and I was like, well, that's what I've got to do. I don't know what to really talk about, so I'm just gonna, say fuck and shit, and ball sacks, dick jokes. What does that say? Okay, no, that's not the sign I saw before. You had another one, the coffee mug or something.
Oh, yeah,
about
those
small
are
dicks.
over there in the box.
So you cleaned up you churched it up for us.
I churched it up a little
Right
bit.
on. Thank you.
No, we churched it up a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, we just haven't put it back on yet.
Yeah, well, I was expecting.
You want to
You're letting
fuckity
me
fuck
down.
fuck mom?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, well, I'm
you
trying.
can play
but-
with the I Love Dick whistle.
Oh yeah, dick whistle.
No, I have one that's shaped like a dick.
Oh no, I'm good.
My
I
mom
don't
sent me that one.
need I don't want to go as far as having balls in my mouth. I just thought
you can have some
I'd say-
glasses. You want some glasses?
Are they dick
yeah.
glasses?
They're dick
That is
glasses.
fucking great. You want a pair? Yes.
Well, fuck. I mean, let's tis the
Black,
season.
white,
Let's
gold.
get in with it. Let's fucking get in with it. I would. Oh shit.
Let's not break that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you hit the top, not the fucking base.
So you
Can't
got
see how
dick
far
glasses,
away I
a
am.
wiener dog,
Yeah,
and a
There's
dick
lot-
whistle.
Yeah, there's a lot of wieners.
There's
in
a
this
lot
house.
of yeah.
We had a birthday
Goober
party for our
stuff.
middle child,
You
and
look
he came to
fabulous,
me.
by the way.
He came to me just holding handfuls of dicks. He was like, "What do I do with
legit
these?"
Or
Like
Well,
rubber penises.
oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah.
You didn't specify rubber.
So
You just said he walked up with a handful of dicks.
Well, because
so I
they're
didn't know.
everywhere around here.
yeah.
I mean,
Somebody sent us like they're little dicks.
They're
with
little
eyes
silicone
and
squishy
faces
dicks.
on them.
Okay.
they're adorable.
It's like a
I'll go get 'em.
stress thing. I don't know.
You squeeze a dick and it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it happens, Jeez.
Oh man.
So this is where this is going. We were talking about Italian food and cookies and shit. Now we're on the subject of dicks, okay?
Yeah. Well,
on.
somebody sent us a 13-inch dildo. Yeah.
Right on.
I don't know why.
Strap it to an RC car.
If I had one.
We made
I don't
it
know
up.
if an RC car could carry it because this thing weighs like 15 pounds.
Oh,
It's huge and it's purple.
right on.
It's got the balls on it too.
It's got the balls.
It's got the balls on
They
it.
lied to that veins? Or just
No, it's
okay.
it's just all silicone.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
amazed at how much you know about the Great American Challenge.
Yeah.
I've had it in my hand a few times.
Well,
I have not.
Don't you lie.
I've had it in my hand once, and I held it up so that the balls were flush, and it came up to my sternum.
oh, so you,
Yeah.
you measured it out. First.
Yeah, because I was like, "Well, this is like
Measure
who
twice,
can do
cut
this?"
once, or something like that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and double check our work here.
Yeah.
I'm inquisitive by nature.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, so who does this?"
Yeah.
So you
Googled
porned
it?
it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
she definitely
You porned
Googled
it.
Okay.
And vaginal inversion is a thing.
It'll
It-
turn your shit inside out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so big it can make it.
I guess
come
it's the
inside out.
suction from it, right?
I don't know what- I guess so.
It's so big and the suction.
So what does it just like fall the fuck out?
Yep.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it just
It
falls
just-
the fuck out.
Bloop.
Yeah.
So it's the vagina's version of like a
Does
pink
it make
sock.
that noise? Bloop.
I don't know what a pink sock is.
Is the butthole.
Oh,
What'd you
yeah.
call it?
A pink sock.
Pink sock.
Never heard of a butthole called a pink
mean,
sock.
Rusty-
Is that a butthole that comes inside out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There's a medical term. I forget what it's called.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, never heard of pink sock.
I didn't either.
Rusty Sheriff's badge, but
What the fuck is that?
it's a butthole.
Never heard it called that either.
Rusty Sheriff's badge.
I'm just
Kinda
too damn
sounds like you need a
direct because I
tetanus
just
shot.
be like, just it's an asshole, guys.
Yeah, it's a
I
butthole.
don't have any special. It's just an ass.
Yeah,
with a
I've
hole.
heard it called brown eye.
No,
That's
Balloon
not
knot?
fun.
It's not fun. Yeah, it's not.
That's not
yeah.
really cool.
no.
No, that just means there's a lot of shit on it.
Yeah,
Ew.
it's gross.
Yeah.
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes is the key.
The key is the key. So that's where that conversation went. So we're going to go back to the shop, or where are we going now? This conversation. Now we've talked about. I mean, we ran through that quick. Dick, balls, dildos.
Yeah, that was
buttholes.
It's usually the whole
and-
fucking thing. And it's like 3 hours
so
long.
we ran through that quick.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was- yeah.
Next subject.
What,
Moving on.
what do you got going on?
Well,
You got
really-
your meet. You got a motorcycle meet you're doing now, right?
Yeah. We've got Thunder on the Runway. It's a monthly event. It's at a bar at an airport. And it's basically a Sunday event once a month, and just a big motorcycle hangout kind of thing. I don't want to call it a bike night. It's easier to say that, but it's not. Yeah. It's kind of an all-day event.
Yeah,
on
it's
Sundays.
all day, yeah.
Yeah, we run it all day.
I mean, it's really family-oriented, too.
Yeah, it's more family-oriented, but, and it's not so much like, who's got the baddest shit out there kind of thing. It's not like a bike show or anything.
You don't give out awards or nothing like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a, bring your shit out, hang out, have a good time, meet some people, and, do bike stuff, Okay. And it's about the only bike stuff I do other than working on motorcycles. But, it's a good time. I mean, we had, 300-400 bikes there in and out. The last one, it was the second event. An hour in, there was like 260-something bikes.
That's not bad.
Grief.
It was crazy. Yeah, so we're busting those out once a month. The next one's October 13th.
Now, you got like a certain week that you do them, like the third week of the month or
no,
whatever?
we due to scheduling, we have to change it up, and we just try to tacos. No, we try to schedule it around other things that are going on,
Oh, okay.
And work. Like October's a tough month because it's just a lot of shit going on.
Yeah,
it's
a bar too, right?
Yeah. It's the Hangar Bar and Grill. It's at the Bessemer Airport. Really, really cool
Is
spot.
it an active airport?
Yeah, it's like a little private airport, private jets and stuff, and private planes and stuff. It's really, really cool spot. I mean, the bar is literally like butted up against the runway. Yeah, so, our walkie-talkies and shit we had at the event, Dena was on like the tower she was like landing planes and shit.
You told me it didn't work.
Yeah, and so you turned it on, and it was like the tower radioing in and shit, and I'm like,
oh, wow.
Great, that's exactly what you need.
He didn't let me have fun, though. He told me I wasn't allowed to land a plane.
Yeah, you can't land planes.
No, let's not do that.
Let's not do that. But no, it's cool, man. It's really good. This will be our third one, and the last two, the first one was big, a lot bigger than we expected. The second was even better. And, we'll shoot for the third one, see what happens. But
you got plenty of room to grow?
No, we're actually out of room.
Oh, really?
We don't know where the fuck we're going to put everybody. We ran into that. I mean, we move shit around and, to make up for the good amount of people that showed up. But fuck, dude, we were full within an hour, the last one, and people were like lining up to get in. So we're going to have to do a little bit more arranging and put people on the fucking roof if we got to,
Yeah.
But
you want to try to keep it there, though, right?
Yeah, we're definitely going to keep it there. It's a really, really cool spot, and the the people there are great, and they give us the opportunity, and it's close to the house, it's close for everybody. It's a good destination spot for people to ride.
Yeah,
and it's really, really kind of the way it needs to be. You know? So
you don't charge to get in.
No.
Yeah.
Just come in, and there's food trucks and. We even had a snow cone truck. A snow cone truck the last time. Okay. And food trucks and shit. And kids are running around.
Specials.
Yeah. You can bring your pets and your kids and fucking whatever, you can even come in a helicopter if you want. Cause
you could.
You
literally,
you could literally come in a helicopter.
If you want a big dick that event.
I'm going to make an entrance, I'm going to fucking fly in and shit and just.
You should just skydive in.
Yeah, well.
Full on Evel Knievel yourself into it.
I really like that idea, but I will not fucking even get in a plane, so I'm definitely not taking that one. But,
that's why they drove to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So, exactly. We drove fucking 15 hours to Pennsylvania when it was like a 3-hour flight. But, yeah. So, but no, it's cool, man. October 13th is the next one. Every one of them's on Sunday, so people get to, there's nothing really to do on Sundays much with the bike community, you know, and that's the day that most people get to ride. So, we wanted to kind of break the mold of the traditional bike night and having it on Thursday nights and all that, where you've got to come in and get off of work and get cleaned up and go, and then you only get to hang out. I mean, so Sundays, people can still go to church and still show up.
What time does it usually start?
Starts at 2.
2? Oh,
yeah. And then it runs till whenever, everybody starts breaking out around 6 or 7, but see, you still got time to get home and get your kids ready for school or work or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You can stay and get fucking shit-housed and do whatever, you know. By that time we gone. So,
you
do whatever, do whatever you want. But yeah, no, it's pretty dope. We're going to run them all the way through December is the plan. And then we're going to take a break from January to May because it's
just too cold to ride by then.
You got cold weather, and then that's the season for us.
I mean, you got some hard asses that will ride in that weather.
Yeah,
Most people won't.
Yeah.
Though.
No, but you've got you've got season coming up. That's our busiest time, and in the motorcycle industry period, that's kind of in this area. Yeah. It's kind of the busiest time because everybody's getting ready for Thunder Beach
next year.
Yeah. So everybody's bikes are tore down that time as well. So we'll do Thunder Beach is typically in the beginning of May. So after that, we'll have a big blowout party. After. Yeah. And then by then, everybody's bikes will be all cool and cleaned up and built, and they done spend all their money and shit on them, and so they'll want to show them off locally because everybody kind of gets set for Thunder Beach. Spring run.
Has people moved away from the baggers yet, or is that still a big thing?
That's still a big thing, man. It really is.
I like them.
Yeah, it's I see it. It will last a while, but eventually,
kind of like the chopper.
Yeah,
the choppers were in style.
Yeah, choppers. They went through their whole phase. The bagger stuff I feel will last longer than that because I say they're more rideable, but some of these bikes are getting to a point where you really can't.
Yeah.
The wheel sizes are up to 34 inches in the front. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And but the bagger. The big audio shit's getting big now, and I mean, you're pretty much like fuck saddlebags or whatever. We're gonna fill everything up with speakers
and amps.
Yeah, and just and then they get heavier, so you can't really ride them. So I mean, it's kind of the same thing as the choppers, just in a bigger form.
Yeah.
But I think it'll last a while because even so, choppers were choppers, man. They were shitty to ride no matter what stage you were at.
They were nice to look at.
Yeah, and they were fun, and they're still cool. And choppers will always be
cool.
They're
cheap as shit now, though.
Yeah, you can get them dirt.
I seen a used one that was full chrome frame,
like 45 cents, and
it was like $7,000.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, that would have cost like 30.
Yeah, it probably $30,000-$40,000 chopper. Yeah. But the thing about baggers is you've got different levels. Choppers, it was like not much wiggle room. It was just like they ride shitty and they're loud and they're they fall apart.
Yeah.
With baggers, you've got them. You've got a huge range that you can build them to and still be rideable.
Yeah.
But I think it'll last a while. But there's new stuff popping up. Softail stuff's getting strong.
Yeah.
And I'm it's really strong out west, so we'll have it. It's starting to kind of hit here. So that scene's getting really strong, and you still got the Dena scene that everybody's doing the West Coast style Denas and all. So it's broke up, but baggers around here right now is about probably the strongest.
What do you normally ride?
Absolutely nothing.
Got a bike shop? You don't ride? I thought you had a bike.
I do.
It's just torn down?
I got 4 of them that are tore apart.
Oh, okay.
I've never ridden them.
Never, ever?
No. I get them on deals, and I tear them apart saying, I'm going to build this. And
same thing as that Cadillac you got.
I don't do one project at a time. I get like as many as I can, and then I just fucking tear them apart and spread them out, and then I leave them alone.
Yeah. That's how they stay.
Yeah, that's how they stay for years. So, no, I just, man, I opened up a bike shop and quit riding. I mean, it's just kind of weird, but.
I hear that's the thing that happens a lot, though. Like people who open car shops, they run out of time or patience to work on their own stuff because they're working on everybody else's.
Yeah, and that's the case. I mean, I've been saying for 2 or 3 years, and I'm saying the same thing. Like right now, like I'm going to get my bikes done so I can get rid of them, and it's assets, to get rid of and make some money so I can, buy something else or whatever, pay something off, but. And I say it every year, and then it gets caught up and back in the season, and I don't, we don't get to touch them. But no, it's just I don't know. I enjoy riding. I love working on bikes and being around them and all that. I mean, for the most part, the people that I deal with are really, really cool people, and I just don't really have a desire to ride. I'm not, I don't wake up saying, "Damn, I really want to ride my bike today," like most people do. It's just maybe because I'm just around them so much, I don't think about it.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, that you're just around them.
Yeah. So, but and I like to my getaway. Riding a bike is a getaway for most. And it's a release for them, and it gets them away. Well,
this is your job,
right? So. The last thing I really want to do when I want to get away from the shop is hop on a bike and ride it because everywhere I go, if I'm doing something involved with bikes, I'm working in a sense because, you know, I'm seeing people that know me and, you know, and all that. And we're talking about bikes and we're talking about what they want to do and all that. So I don't really get to enjoy that part of it.
Yeah.
She doesn't really get to enjoy that part of it, you know, because it's constant work, you know, and that's honestly why we bought a Razor, is because now I can go out in the woods and I don't talk about motorcycles. I'm not around them. I don't see them.
Yeah.
You know, and it gives me that little bit of break for a day that I need to kind of recharge to get back into that mind state. So
Yeah, I get that.
it's, you know, it's tough, man. But you know, I don't see me really doing anything else ever, but you know, I don't hate motorcycles or whatever. I just kind of like, okay.
You'll get to a point where you'll want to ride one, and you'll probably finish one.
Yeah. And I think when the kid gets older too, you know, and
he wants to ride.
Things start, you know, once we get past, you know, the building stages in the company and all that, if that ever happens, you know.
When?
Well, no.
I spend my life telling people when that happens.
No. Well,
you
the
have
reason,
to speak it into existence.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with what you're saying, but I never stop, you know, wanting to do more. So I don't know.
That's my problem.
Yeah, I don't know that my shop will ever get to a point where it's not continuing to grow, because I constantly want to grow.
Well, when it continues to grow.
Yeah. No, it's going to grow. It grows daily, you know, and I'm blown away and humbled by what it's doing. Consider, you know, I mean, of course it's not doing everything I want it to, but just for the fact that no longer that I've been in the industry, you know, I'm able to pay bills, you know, and keep it going.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You're able to, it can sustain itself, and you can pay your bills at home off of it.
Yeah. We
can
pay
what
the bill.
Everybody wants.
Yeah, you know, the bills get paid, and you know, the kids getting a good education, and you know, she's able to do what she enjoys doing, and you know, that, I mean, you know, we have times where money's better than others, but we never struggle really, and I'm able to do that within my first few years of being open, and yeah, I mean, I'm not by no means like comfortable in life financially, but you know, we're able to continue to do what we love to do.
Right.
And,
well,
and
I don't know if anybody ever gets comfortable, because as you
the more
grow
you make,
and the more you make, the more you spend.
Yeah, the bigger we get, the more
stuff.
But the thing about my whole thing is we're able to live the life that we live, and for the most part, yeah, it's a constant like, oh shit, am I, you know, we're going to get paid this week or not, you know? So, but that stress kind of fuels me. I kind of get off on that stress, you know, and it makes me more motivated. It makes me work harder. It makes me stay focused. If I've just got shitloads of money rolling in, I'm going to get lazy, you know?
Yeah.
And,
that's not where I thought that sentence was going.
Yeah.
Buy hookers and cocaine.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought he was going to say, I just want to get laid. And I was like, I think that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, no. If a shitload of money's coming in, I get way lazy. You know,
I'm so glad I'm not the only one whose mind goes that way.
Yeah. No. I was getting like serious as fuck, and then you ruined it.
Sorry.
I got to read.
Look, I've been sitting here staring at the fuking tattoo of a taco on your elbow.
That's how we
met.
That
Jam Wizard taco.
Believe it or not.
That's how y'all met?
Yeah, that fucking thing.
He's giving her shit about eating tacos all the time, and he has a taco tattoo.
Yeah.
I have a hooker taco tattoo.
Yeah.
I do.
So, yeah. Yeah, that's actually how we met. So, was
Just
over that
taco tattoos. You were like, hey, it's the first time we're going to meet. Let's go get taco tattoos.
Yeah. No, I had that fucking thing. And we, you know, it was a random ass tattoo, and literally Googled Taco Man, and that's the first thing that popped up. Yeah.
You should be careful doing that now, because I've
you
Googled
also
some
have
shit
Lego Batman.
I have
as a mermaid.
Lego Batman mermaid. That's absolutely correct. Yes.
And if he moves his, ask him, it swims.
Oh, that's really?
Yeah.
Fucking legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Where?
On your ankle.
Plank?
The piece of wood from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
That?
Yeah.
No, that's Ugly Kid.
Oh, well, he looks like Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, no, that's Ugly Kid. That was, it's like an anti-bullying thing. Ugly Kid, it was a clothing company.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, Ugly Kid. And, I got to know the owner very well, and started doing some stuff for them, you know, around here. And because he was out west, and started doing some stuff, you know, helping kids out and stuff, and helping, you know, talking to families, and you know, I just kind of roll with it, but real cool. thing. But
I'm kind of the same way where you just get random shit. You don't really plan anything. It's like you see something, you're like, I want that, or you change it just a little bit of what you know. Like this could be better if it was this way or whatever. Yeah. You just change it a little bit.
No, it's more for us, like sitting around like, hey, you're gonna get one, and you're getting this, and fucking deal with it.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm gonna put it here, and it's gonna be this big, and
I overthink everything.
Yeah, Jacob Brewer, if you're decide to watch this shit, you asshole. Got a lot of dumb shit on me. From, you know,
what's his shop?
It's no, not Skinworks. Fuck you, buddy.
Calling Matt.
Yeah, I just plugged Skinworks. No, it's Stay Gold. Sorry.
Oh, Stay Gold. Okay,
yes,
I follow.
Stay Gold.
Yeah, I follow them.
Yes. Nothing against Greg, but yeah, Stay Gold is our dudes, man. Matt and Jacob and all those guys over there, and I mean, we've all been very good friends for a long time. And, you know, Jacob's been tattooing me before. He kind of sucks now, but he really fucking sucked when you started. And so he's been tattooing me since he really sucked.
Yeah.
So
I've got just on the come up together.
Yeah, his whole timeline from when he started, you know, from here to here, you know, and so you can kind of look at my shit and just see where he came from.
Yeah, you see where it came from.
Half the shit was done in his, kitchen table. You know,
I got some of them.
Yeah, those were the best ones. You know, best memories and best ones. Barefooted at the kitchen table. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, got a lot of fucking stupid ones somewhere. But yeah, the taco that you've been staring at, that's the story of how we met right there.
Okay, well, tell it.
He's like, well, I don't really remember it.
Well, I mean, we were at a bar or somebody, we were all around, and I was up in Huntsville.
I was trying to eat.
She was trying
to eat. No.
She was trying to eat.
I don't know what it was. I think it was a burger. I don't know.
Oh.
But it interrupted me.
Yeah.
He interrupted you.
Me eating.
No, I didn't interrupt you.
I'm surprised you still spoke to him. Like, interrupt me in a bite and see what happens. I will bite you.
It's because I was fucking.
I'll stab you.
She thought I
Real
was
quick.
fine. Thought I was fucking sexy, so she dropped them chicken fingers. Yeah, that's right. No, yeah, it's exactly what happened. Matter of fact, when I walked in, she claimed me, apparently.
Oh.
I did. I did.
She's like, that's mine.
I did. No, I did. I really did. Like, I yelled dibs and looked at all the girls.
Sometimes you have to, though.
Come on, bitches.
I'm like, do I get a fucking say-so in this or not?
Nope.
Apparently no.
Nope.
But yeah, we was at this bar up in Huntsville. I was in a motorcycle club, and I won't name any names, but we
it was
were
the
up
Hells
there.
Angels.
No, it was not. Was not.
No, don't do that.
No. Beep. But no, it was not. It was not HA.
He doesn't know how to do that, so you're screwed.
Shit.
I can do it.
But no. So and basically, I walk in, and apparently she fucking claimed my ass and and all this shit, whatever. But she was sitting there. Yeah. So she was sitting there talking to one of our, at the time, he was a hang-around.
He was talking to me. He really annoyed me.
Well, yeah, he was sitting there talking to her, more or less. She's like
Trying to
cramming
eat.
food down her fucking face.
Yeah.
And I just was like, fuck him, I don't care. I'm going to talk to this chick.
Yeah.
Right now. Get the fuck out of the way, hang around. It's kind of one of those situations.
Well, I mean, you could do that.
Yeah, I could. I mean, technically. I was nice about it. I walked up and just kind of like, shoved his ass up, Nah, I just walked up and interrupted their conversation and probably ate one of her french fries or some shit, Dipped my finger in your ranch.
No,
Yeah.
I think you took a
That was
french fry
later.
off my plate.
Yeah, dip my finger in your ranch later.
Can he stay here?
Nope. If he does, I'm coming with
It's
you.
the fucking tea. I told you I didn't need caffeine. You got me all twacked up on caffeine.
Twacked.
I made that word up right there. Twacked. Aloches and twacked. Those are my words for the night. But no, so I just smooth walked up in there, fucking just, my hair was like, I liked it and everything. She was on it. And then, I don't know what happened past that. No, we didn't even
He took
talk.
his shirt off.
I did take my shirt off.
He took his shirt off.
He
was like, "Hey, I like your tattoos.
I
got
like,
a
you
taco
want me to take
wizard.
my shirt off? I looked her dead in the fucking eye and I was like, you want me to take my fucking shirt off right now? I will. I will do this.
She's like, no, I just want my chicken fingers.
I just want to eat. Like
that was my pickup line.
Yeah, I'll take mine off.
I've seen fucking Jersey Shore. I know how they do it on Jersey Shore. They just fucking
you Guido.
I fucking walked up and like,
I don't think you can say that word on the internet anymore.
You can't say Guido?
Can't say Jersey Shore?
No, I don't think the G word.
Oh.
No.
Guido?
I try to be as PC as possible in this whole situation.
I know a guy named Guido.
I'm here, so...
I mean, if you say it's okay, then like...
Why can't I say it?
Because you're not a Guido.
I don't want to be a Guido.
No.
No thanks. It's not my style. I don't wear pink and khaki, and I don't go to the gym. I don't go tan.
GTL.
I mean, I used to go to the gym like fucking
I don't gym
like
tan
once.
laundry. Yeah, I watched the show, and that's how I learned about it.
Yeah. Well, that was what I thought I was going to do. That's how I was going to pick it. I walk up, I fucking take my shirt off and show her the situation. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Give a shit if you're eating or not. I'm taking my shirt off. Look at this. And I was fucking ripped, too. Yeah.
I'm done. I can't.
Dad bod in the house. And that was it.
Yeah,
It's the story.
That's usually all it takes.
That's fucking all it was.
Yeah.
I pulled my shirt off. I showed her that wizard tattoo taco thing, whatever. And that was it. Done.
Didn't know she liked tacos so much.
Fucking on.
You had
I
it right
started
then.
that.
Yeah, you had it right then.
No, I started that.
You
She
started her with the tacos?
Yeah, because the fucking
How
that
the hell you figure that?
because you was so attracted to that freaking taco.
The
The
taco.
taco. I've had too
The
much tea.
tato.
Had way too much sweet tea.
Take the ice cubes away before you start chewing on them.
Snorting them up and shit.
You want some more sweet tea?
No.
I don't know how much time you got. We'll fucking
However long.
keep
It don't
going,
matter to
man.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was it. No, and then after that, we didn't talk anymore. I didn't even get her number and shit because that's how I roll. I was like, no, psh.
Oh, you blew her off.
Yeah, I was like, psh,
You were like, oh, look at this.
fucking.
I'll
I
holler
took my
at you
shirt
later.
off. I took my shirt. I showed her the fucking goods. I grabbed one of her chicken fingers. I stuck my finger in her ranch after I took it out of my nose, and I was like, I'm out. And I walked out.
Yeah.
And then she contacted me on fucking Instagram.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah. That's how I roll.
But if y'all want the real story,
The purple paisley pants is what got it.
the purple paisley pants is what, yeah. And my blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because you misunderstood. You thought I was going to give you my fucking pants.
I thought he was going to give me the pants if I traded him my blanket. I had a leopard print, like, fuzzy blanket that I really wanted, and I wanted his purple paisley pants, and I thought we would trade off. No.
No, she completely misunstood that whole
You
fucking
technically
conversation.
did. You married him, so now you wear whatever you want.
My ass is too big. They don't fit in the purple paisley pants.
You took too long.
Yeah. Well, shit.
I've never been able to wear Joey's pants. So.
Hey,
She's got a big ass. That's why I married her.
hey. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
She's always like, my ass is fucking huge. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
dope. Send it. You know. But yeah, that's the story of us. Fucking nothing. No beach story. None of that shit. We didn't. It wasn't like something meant to be. It was literally about the extent of that.
Yeah.
Like here we are, and then
I think that's usually how it works in Alabama.
yeah, pretty much. Is that how it works in Mexico? Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Adam and Eve. Go to adamandeve.com and get 50% off on almost any one item. And then Adam and Eve loads on the free stuff. Enter code FBOMB at checkout and get 10 tantalizing free gifts. A sexy item for him, a special gift for her, and a third item you'll both enjoy. And you'll also get 6 free spicy movies. On top of all that, you'll also get free shipping. That's FBOMB, FBOMB, FBOMB at adamandeve.com.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the picture you took with Yellow Wolf when you had the purple jumpsuit and the purple scooter.
Oh.
How did that come about?
It was just a normal Tuesday. What are you talking about? Like a normal.
So was it planned? It had to be planned.
It was planned.
Yeah.
It was technically the Trailer Park Hollywood video shoot.
Okay.
Off of TM3, Trailer
Yeah.
Park Hollywood. We went up to Nashville for that shoot, and it was basically like, yo, we're going to do this, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. You know, dress up crazy, you know, just have fun. And that was, wait, the purple scooter, yeah. You're not talking about I wear a lot of purple sometimes.
No, the purple scooter
No,
was
this is-
Trailer Park
Okay,
Hollywood.
not the purple leisure suit. The purple
No,
suit.
it wasn't.
no,
It wasn't
this was like a
suit.
track suit.
The track suit.
Yeah, the track suit.
Okay, so that was Trailer
Yeah.
Park Hollywood video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was we went up and it was filmed in a trailer park, and we just fucking I went extra, you know.
Oh, you went extra.
Yeah, I went extra. I mean, I had, you know, a matching freaking jumpsuit to a purple, like legit, you know, freaking Honda.
Was it
little
your scooter? Or did you,
I borrowed it on the fly.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, my buddy like had just bought it like 2 days ago, and I was like, dude, I gotta fucking get that. You know, it's perfect.
yeah, just let me
Yeah.
borrow it.
Yeah, so I bummed it. We loaded up in the back of the truck and flew up. And
So you like purple? Is that like
it's
one of
weird,
your?
man. It's like kind of like a signature. I don't wear purple. Like I
Well,
really don't.
it's
but-
weird because at the tattoo shop, I had my flames kind of reworked, and he was like, "Well, you want me to fix the purple on it too and keep it purple?" I'm like, "Yeah, I love purple."
Yeah, like
I don't
never-
know what it is about purple.
It's weird. I mean, for me, purple. Like I never really paid attention to purple, and I was building my bike like Grape Jelly. You know, it's like everybody knows about that bike for some reason. It wasn't that it was super cool. It's just the name.
Yeah.
You know, I guess. And I was trying to come up with colors, and I couldn't come up with anything that nobody else would do. And I was like, fucking purple.
Yeah.
Everybody hates purple.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's what I'm doing it. And then it just kind of, after I did that, it was like, yeah, I'll just kind of make that my like signature color, like for all my signage and shit
Yeah.
like that, you know, because it's just different.
Yeah, it's definitely
And,
different.
Yeah. So that's where the purple thing came from.
Oh, okay.
And it just so happened I found a purple scooter with a purple jumpsuit and purple chucks, and
Yeah.
you know, we blasted on it. So yeah, that video unfortunately probably will not be released.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
But-
don't think the video was out.
Yeah, it didn't get released. But we had a fucking blast, man.
I want to get released.
I don't really want to put out that information
fine.
necessarily.
Yeah, no.
because it's not really my place. It was nothing bad. It was nothing like that. But
Yeah,
but
no. If you can't say it, that's fine.
No. There's nothing bad. It was nothing really. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, he
Well, I
started
mean that's
working
his
on-
business, so he could have a million different reasons on why he don't release it.
And I don't know enough to really say, and I of course I wouldn't, but it's nothing like bad. Nothing fucking happened.
Yeah.
You know, nobody like got shot or killed in the middle of the video.
I didn't.
But no, it just it's not going to get released, unfortunately, because we had a freaking kick ass time. You know, I mean, like literally.
That would be the
blasting.
one that I would be like, please release it.
Oh yeah, because I had a whole spot in it and everything.
Yeah.
You know, and actually I was in Cambo land. Cambo, funny story about Cambo, and I'm sure he'll tell you about this when he comes on, but. Cambo was trying to catch. He literally was like going to catch an alligator to bring for this video shoot.
Oh yeah.
Like a fucking
Just like, don't worry, I'll bring the gators.
I got the
that's
gators.
Exactly. That's Cambo. That's Cambo. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get us a gator. You know, and that's basically how it went down. And so Cambo was he was literally like legit going and catching a gator to bring for this shoot, and he like broke his leg a lot, you know. I mean, like
that's when he broke his leg.
Yes,
Oh,
when
okay.
he fucked his leg up and almost like lost his leg and shit. Like that's what he was doing. He was catching a gator to bring to the Trailer Park Hollywood video.
I can ask, if you know anything about it. How did he break his leg? Because I'll ask him about it.
Jumped
But
and fucking
it just landed.
broke it. Yeah, I mean it's Cambo. I
yeah.
mean he jumped off of something to kind of like pounce the gator or something in that realm, and like it just snapped his shit a lot, you know. Broke the fuck out of it. Like he had to have surgery. It's still kind of, I think, fucked up because he still jumping around and slamming and doing everything else. I mean, he's a
Yeah,
he's
it was
a
just the other
fucking
day. He
animal.
was running around with a snake
Yeah. I mean, that's Cambo
that he found on the side of the road.
Yeah, like he's probably still got it. You know?
Oh, yeah,
he probably will bring it with him. You know, but yeah, no, that's how that happened is he broke his leg, and Cambo Land was like basically us sitting out guys sitting out in front of the trailer and with an alligator and a fucking kiddie pool, and that whole thing. And, Cook Up Boss was kind of standing up in the doorway, and I come just hauling ass in on the fucking purple scooter, just kind of slide in real good, and that was kind of my whole scene. But it was a trip, man. I mean, like me and Wolf nut to butted on a fucking purple scooter through a trailer park. I mean,
I have videos.
Yeah, there's videos. We have videos.
I seen the picture that was posted.
We ripped through the trailer park on a purple scooter, nut to butt. You know what I mean? It was getting
awesome.
But it was a good time, man. It was really like we had a fucking blast. And it may release, man, and I hope it does because it was really
that'd be
cool.
One I want to see.
Yeah, no,
but because I know you and
yeah, there was a lot of other a lot of funny stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, he's always goofing off and stuff. I don't think he does anything kind of serious.
Nah, he does.
I mean, he does,
but he's a very he's funny. He's a kook, man. When you get to know him, he really is. But I wouldn't bring that up to Gampo because he's been upset about that.
About his leg?
Well, because he didn't make it to the shoot.
Oh,
he didn't get to make it to the shoot.
Well,
he was like really upset about it.
Yeah, he didn't get to bring the gator.
Yeah,
there
was a gator there.
Gator was
Another
there.
guy, another guy brought a gator,
okay.
but he didn't get to bring his gator.
He wanted to bring his gator.
Yeah. But yeah, he was really upset that he didn't make it. But it was a good time. We had a blast, and maybe one day it'll come out of the vault and we'll all get to see it.
I hope so. So. He's working on another album.
Yeah,
like it's fixing to come out.
It's done. It's done. Ghetto Cowboy. Yeah, it's done.
That's kind of quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Was he working on it before he got done with the trunk music?
He had the idea of it.
Yeah,
he was gonna. Yeah, and he was ready for it. You know, he wanted to just pop them out. You know, and
he changes his look every album too, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. He does something different.
Changes his hair.
Yeah,
something. He kind of dresses the same for a while now.
Yeah. He he just likes to keep things mixed up. He's really big into fashion and shit. That's a real big thing with him, and he likes to keep things mixed up, and that's part of it. New album, new look. I mean, that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
But he's still the same.
It brings eyes though.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, and it's he's good with it, and it's it's just him, you know. But he's always the same dude. He's the same person.
Oh yeah.
He changes shit up and he changes his music up as well. So
I know.
Yeah, his music.
I was telling her yesterday we were in the tattoo shop and there was a song that came on and she was like, "This sounds like one of Yellow Wolf's songs." I was like, "But that's not him. That's definitely not him singing."
I'm pretty sure. Who did I tell you? I thought it was Kevin Gates. But the track sounded just like it.
Yeah.
Just the guy his singing
voice,
sounded like
voice.
Kevin Gates.
But like the track, the music on it was like it was perfect on something Yellow Wolf would do.
Yeah.
But I was telling her, I was like, Trial by Fire is probably top 5 albums.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's a real good album. It took a while, but
it was damn good.
Yeah, it was a great album. Very good album. Love Story is.
It's
Love
huge.
Story was great.
Yeah,
Love Story was great. That was I think Love Story probably did better than any other album. And it was really, it showed his diversity very well in Love Story.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, but just everybody sit and wait, man. He's on a mission right now, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
I really am. Or we are. It's what he's doing. Sorry, I'm including her too.
Yeah,
she's still here.
She's real quiet, but
yeah. But yeah, we're very proud of him for what he's doing. I mean, he's come a long way and going a lot further. He's fucking way focused.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be some good shit dropping.
I'm
excited about Ghetto Cowboy for sure. TM3 was great.
Mm-hmm.
Ghetto Cowboys. He told me it was a very special album for him. Very special. So he didn't go into detail as to why, but he did say that it's a very, very special album. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think he posted he's going on tour soon too.
Yeah.
That's for trunk music though, right?
Or
did he already
Ghetto
do?
Cowboy? Yeah.
Oh, is it
trunk
Ghetto?
music, man. He kind of blew through trunk music.
I know it was fast.
It was he threw it out, he got it out, and it did what it was going to do, and it did great.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I'm ready for something. You know, we're moving right into this.
Yeah.
So it was just like,
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean he's done with that. You know, I mean the Ghetto Cowboy tour starts next.
That is so fast,
Dude, he's
he's
on the move.
within 1 year. Well, I know he worked on it longer, but within 1 year it came out. He did the tour on it, and he's already posting a new tour dates and stuff. And they're in there playing.
Or they
Oh, I can hear them.
yeah.
Can you? Is it loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
But no, ish.
Yeah, it's all right.
But yeah, no, he's I'm telling you, and don't be surprised if he don't bust something else out quick. I don't know that. I'm not throwing out any rumors, but I'm just saying he's in that mind state right now. I mean, it's just like go, let's get it going.
Yeah.
So, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I like him. I like his music and stuff.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens with it.
Hell yeah.
Kind of in that same mentality right now myself,
Yeah, just
one thing after another. Keep it going, keep it moving.
Yeah.
It's no time to slow down.
How many bikes you got right now to get done?
Not a lot right now. We've got 3 builds that are dropping soon. Well, I say soon. They'll be dropping before too long. But, this time of year is kind of just relaxed and, we get through. I mean, this is kind of our break, the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
We got several in there. We got enough to do for the next couple of months, but all the crazy shit starts happening the closer we get to the end of the year, going into the new year.
Yeah.
That's when it gets bananas. That's when, I don't see them very often.
Yeah.
When I get into the new year, because January to May is that that's when everybody wants to get that last bit of shit done for spring. And we book as much as we can. And I've tried cutting work off at a certain point to not overload us, but I'm still, midnight the night before Thunder Beach, I'm still there working on something. It just, all the shit you see on TV is true. Every bit of it's fucking true. It's just, we don't do it in 30 minutes with commercial breaks. We do it, over a few months, but it winds tight around that time. So right now I'm enjoying it. We're going out on the weekends and getting to enjoy life a little bit, because I know here soon it's just going to be wide open.
Yeah.
But
have you thought about doing a show?
Like what kind of show?
Kind of like a building show, like on TV?
Man, I don't know. I've had people say stuff about that, yeah, do that. But it's almost,
I mean, you're interesting, yeah.
I look interesting. How about that? I'm really kind of fucking lame, But no, I've had people kind of, just talk about that, and I've never really thought about that.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, you don't even have to. I mean, even if you put it on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's big, man.
Yeah.
I don't really think about that kind of stuff. I don't guess. I don't really consider I don't think about people wanting to watch me do this. You know what I mean?
Well, you watch people do it.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. I just don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of I don't think about that. It don't make sense. Why would somebody want to fucking watch me? Walk in circles on the phone all day.
Well, you don't show that part.
Yeah,
but,
that's pretty much it.
There's a video on your Facebook where you're doing donuts on a mini bike.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I mean,
that was great.
You could.
Oh,
the dog.
Yeah, no, that shit was cool.
Yeah, I mean, you do shit like that all the time. Yeah. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, and it's crazy because when I was doing those crazy videos and we were cutting up on the dirt bikes and doing all that, it's I had more time then.
Yeah,
and she used to joke, "You y'all don't do shit. Y'all just fucking ride dirt bikes all day."
I'm I'm coming to work for you.
Yeah, all y'all do is do
crap.
Make rap videos. We legit made a Willie rap video. It was great. It was a complete edit. I'll have to find it and send it to you. It's fucking hilarious, dude. We're on out in the alley doing dumb shit, and but back then I had more time to like, hey, we can fuck off for an hour,
Yeah.
And I don't see that now, which is it's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time because it's good because I've got so much to do and I feed off of that, but at the same time it gets too serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I try to be good and easy with my guys and not be the fucking boss all the time and just kind of let them do their jobs and leave them alone. But now it's just like I'm constantly like hooked to my phone and I'm doing this. So, and it's even gotten to where like in me doing graphics and doing the crazy paint jobs and stuff, it's like opening the new element to the shop and the expansion and doing the builds and doing the audio and doing all this. It's really taken me away from how I originally started and doing crazy flake and candy graphics and things like that. Like it's taken me away from that. So now when I get a job like that, I have to like motivate myself to do it to where used to I was stoked. I was like, hell yeah, I get to do another panel job or something. And I was so pumped about it. And it's almost because my brain's so caught up in running the business and taking care of people and making sure this is going and making sure that's going and keeping all the operations, together, that the artistic side
it suffers.
Right. Yeah. I'm not in that mode.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like, oh shit, I got to sit down and start running tape lines, I just completely, what was my word earlier? Twacked out.
Yeah.
Twacked out, and I got to center myself because, it takes a lot out of you, mentally. It's, not to sound like a fucking hippie or nothing, but it's almost like, I'm almost meditating when I'm in that zone. I got headphones in.
That's your art,
right. You got headphones in and you're zoned out and you're measuring and looking and eyeballing and coming up and I don't have a plan going into them. Doing something like that. It's like go into it and I got an idea and I just start with one line. And it's hard to get in that state of mind when you're dealing with this and dealing with that and you're running around and you're not eating nothing. It's hard to slow down. So
and you don't have anybody running like the front.
No, I do it. I do it all.
Yeah.
That part of it. Yeah.
And that's the part you're complaining about.
Yeah. It's now I love that though. I love the interaction. When you call the number that's on the side of the fucking van, you're calling my cell phone. That's my main line, which was a huge mistake. But I'm too far into it now, But
you can always get you another cell phone.
I thought about that, but it would be it's easier for me to deal with it than it is for me to kind of rewire everybody because then everybody's got that number they're going to be calling me. I've had this number for like 20 years. And everybody's going to be calling me. Well, no, call this number. So I mean,
you can keep that number. You just get a personal number.
Right? Yeah.
And that way you can turn it off. At night and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it won't be ringing.
She said, because I'm tired of it waking me up.
I've gotten better.
No, it's not even that.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better. I'm way better at it. Like I come home, I put it on vibrate and I'll set it off to the side. Like I really haven't even been doing like social media shit, like getting on social media lately.
No.
Yeah, you'll do your posts and that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
that's me too.
I check Instagram like once a day right now. Used to, I'd be glued to it, and I'm getting better at it. Like I walk in, I put it on vibrate, I set it on the table, and then we eat dinner and all that. I don't talk on my phone. I don't answer it, and I love all the people that support me and my clients and things like that, but I'm trying to separate that. So if any of you are watching, if I don't answer at night, it's not because I don't care that you're calling.
I think people understand.
Right.
You gotta have an off time or else you'll get burned out on it and then you don't want to do it anymore.
Exactly. And I've got limited time with them. By the time we get home, I mean, Robot goes to bed at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get home till 6:30. I've got, a little bit of time with them and enough time to wind down. So I'm trying to separate that and run it during the business hours, to give me a break, because I don't want to hate this. I don't ever want to get to a point where I hate it. I don't want to get to a point to where, fuck, I got to go to work today, or, oh shit, somebody's calling me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm never going to do that. I mean, and what did the dog do?
Sorry.
Burped in my face and it smells like turd.
Ruined my conversation.
I didn't mean to. I was very
No,
quiet.
I'm talking to the dog.
I just threw her in the floor.
Yeah. The dog beefed her, messed up my flow.
Yeah.
It was bad.
The dick dog, the wiener dog.
Big dog.
But yeah, going back to that, I was very long-winded. I tend to do that, but
no, that's fine. That's fine.
But going back to somebody
what
running
this is for.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. He talks.
Yeah, your numbers are going to go down so bad after this one.
It'd be all right.
Fuck, this is like the worst thing ever. They're not even drinking. What the fuck,
Well,
But
I don't know. I've laughed more this time than I have in a long time.
Yeah, right on. Well, it's going back to no, I don't have anybody run the front because I feel like I have to interact with everybody that calls. I have to be the one to answer the phone. I have to be one to talk with them. It's more authentic.
Well,
I feel like
it is.
When they call, they want to speak to him. He's the dirty wizard. He's the one who's painting the bike. He's the one who's, at the end of the day, it's they want his hands on it. So they want to speak with him.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to get someone to answer his phones or do anything for him, because
they can't answer the questions that the people
No.
have.
Right.
They're not going to know the answer.
they can't give quotes. They can't do anything like that because he's the one who's got to look at it and,
yeah,
deal with it.
And I feel it's authentic.
Yeah.
You're calling and dealing with me.
Oh,
You may not want to deal with me.
You
right
and
now.
the dog.
But me and the dog. What do we eat, dude? But it's to me, it's more personal. It's when you call, you're dealing directly with me. You're not dealing with a secretary that's saying, "Oh, well, he'll call you back" or whatever. And that's another thing. If I do that, if I do have somebody to run the front, then I'm just procrastinating,
prolonging
and what I've got to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd rather deal with everybody individually. It puts a lot more on me as far as, it takes away from my shop time and my hands-on time, but I've got a great crew that handles that, the majority of that for me.
You do all of the painting though, right?
Yes, I do all the painting. Yeah, I actually do the painting, but I've got two guys and they have their, certain jobs they do and they're very good at it. And I was just having this conversation with one of them yesterday. My idea in the future is when this does happen, when we are in a bigger shop and when we are, bigger than what we are now and all that, those guys that are with me now that's been with me since the beginning are going to, they're going to be managing their own departments. Mm-hmm. And that's going to take a lot of shit off me, to where they have guys working under them and I go to them and say, "Hey, look, what do you got going on this week? Let this, let the paint shop manager know."
Yeah.
And that's my goal is to basically eat shit right now and bust my ass and deal with the stress and deal with everything and overload myself and overwork myself and do all that right now. So later on in life, I can kick back and let somebody else do it,
Kind of your retirement plan.
In a sense. Yeah. Because I don't have one, but
you own your own business.
I've got to make
set
this
your
shit
own
work.
stuff back.
Yeah. I've got to make it work, man. And so, everybody has high expectations when they go off and do something on their own. They're always like, "Yeah, it's going to be great." And, I'm going to, I'm going to make a bunch of money and it's going to be the greatest thing in the world working for myself and da-da-da-da-da. And that's good to be optimistic, but also you have to be realistic as well.
Yeah.
I know
it's not overnight.
Right. It's not overnight. And you have goals and you have dreams and you have expectations and you have all this, but try not to set them to a certain point because, you're either going to let yourself down or you're going to exceed all that and do better than what you could ever imagine, or you're going to limit yourself. I'm not going to say by the year, blah, 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 I'm going to be doing this, or I'm not going to say starting next year, I'm going to start. No, fuck that. Like I'm planning for 2020, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
There's no cutoff time. I mean, the only reason why, if I make a post or something saying for the new year, is because that's where the seasons fall. It's not the fact that I haven't planned it.
Yeah, that's you trying to get people to bring you their stuff.
Yeah, and I understand and know that I'm going to have to crawl through this shit before I can really kick back.
And there's a lot of people that probably doesn't call you because they think you're so busy. So if you did make those posts, there could be the one bike that you needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
That doesn't call because you didn't make the post saying that you had open spots.
Yeah, and that's it. And, and I try to keep people informed and let them know, I mean, hey, like, get them in. Let's get them in. Let's get them done.
Yeah.
Because I want to take as much as I can, not for the money end of it, but because, that's
you
how we survive.
You got to keep steady word. Yeah.
Right, that's how we survive. That's how I take care of my guys. If we don't have enough to do, then I have nothing for them to do. And they get paid before I do.
Yeah.
They always do. And, I mean, there's months that go by where I don't make a dime, but they get their check.
Yeah.
And I've got to have that constant flow, whether I'm making profit or not. I've got to make money for them.
Right.
And I got to keep the business going. We got to continue to grow and move forward. And, I don't know what next year is going to bring. I don't know what 5 years is going to bring from now. I may not even be there, but I never, almost 4 years ago when I came to you and said I wanted to do this, it's been a little over 4 years. I never thought like, shit, I'm expanding and I'm needing another guy. And, and now I'm looking at, this and that and possibly, here in the next few years, getting a bigger building. I've never thought that I would get to that point.
Yeah.
I knew when I opened up, I said, you know what? I've just got to make it.
Yeah.
It was, I've just got to fucking make it.
Yeah.
I've got her and the kid that count on me to do this. And it was nothing more than that. It wasn't like, I'm going to become rich and I'm going to make a fucking shitload of money and buy Cadillacs and, and do all this, and we're going to, live it up. It was never anything like that. Like my expectations going into my own shop was nothing like that.
You just wanted to do what you wanted to do.
I just wanted to make it, man.
Yeah.
I opened up. I was by myself. I had an opportunity. I didn't really have any money. I sold grape jelly. I had $5,000 in my pocket. I had no work. I didn't have any fucking tools.
Oh, wow.
Tommy Hobbs, which was basically my mentor at the collision shop. When I literally had only been painting a year to 2 years and been in the industry 4 years before I opened my shop. Like literally from the time I started sweeping floors in a shop till the time I opened was like 5 years. Like I didn't know shit, know, and I was just like, I was literally almost forced into it, I mean, not, really forced, but I forced myself into it because it was like, I was doing shit on the side and then it got to where like I was having more side work than I had to do during the day in the shop. And then it got to a point where I'm like running a business out of this guy's shop at night. And I mean, it really happened that way. It started out where, Tommy was kind enough to give me keys to the shop and he said, you want to learn how to paint? Here's the fucking keys and here's the guns, man. Go for it. If you got a question, ask me. Yeah. And he would leave at 5:30 and I'd lock the door behind him and I'd go in and paint toilet seats and skateboards and, and fucking Yeti cups and, whatever I could paint. I mean, it's funny because my Facebook thing's popping up from 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's all Yeti cups and shit.
Yeah, 4 years ago, it was no shit. Like, you look at my Facebook.
That's how I found you.
Yeah, it
was the Yeti cups.
Yeah, it was painting fucking Yeti cups.
I remember with perfect clarity the first time we ever met you two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were at the car show in Birmingham.
It was
at the water park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't. I don't think we actually talked to you that day.
But you
Parks
were driving
Insanity or some shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Like you were driving by in the Cadillac, and she was in the car, and I was like, "Oh, that's like
stink?
cool."
No.
It's like that's the coolest version of us imaginable. Because like her hair was almost the same color as mine at the time, and then you two have a really similar fashion and style and look, and in general, like you probably passed for brothers.
Yeah, it's the beard. We all look the same.
And I'm like, is this an alternate universe where like we're the cool kids?
It's the car. It's nothing more so than the car.
Boring.
Yeah, we were
in bed at 8 o'clock last night, just dead asleep.
I'm sure I was.
Look, I have to go to bed because by 9 o'clock, this one's over here passed out snoring. I've got to rewatch the same episodes every
same
night
episodes
of
of our show every night.
I do it all the time.
She gets one in advance, and then she has to rewatch that whenever she only gets one.
I can't. Now he falls asleep, and I'm like, well, I'm not tired, but fuck it, I'm going to bed because I'm not watching. I can't.
But But I mean, I completely lost my train of thought. I was on
Sorry.
a roll. I was doing well.
I'm really good at this, like,
Run it
squirrel moment.
Yeah, run it back. But yeah, I mean that was the whole thing when I opened up. 4 years ago. That's what it was.
Yeah.
4 years ago, the shit just is popping up, and I was like, 4 years ago, I was painting car tags. And skateboards and fucking helmets and and
that was good then. I didn't know that you were just starting then.
I don't know what it was, man. I literally just started painting then. And and I was like it just happened so fast. Like I mean, when I started working for Tommy, I had only been in the business like for maybe 3 years and I'd never painted. And that was from me sweeping floors and then going and learning how to prep and being a paint prepper. And I like left that job and went to work for Tommy, and I was like, I want to learn how to paint. And he literally he gave me keys and said, well, here, fucking learn how to paint. Yeah. And I didn't like learn how to paint like, oh, well, I'm just going to learn how to paint black or what. I immediately jumped into flakes and candies because I was like, lowrider shit's cool.
You learned that.
Yeah. I jumped like balls deep.
Oh, yeah. You jumped to the hardest shit you could do.
I'm just going to figure this out, And I had no idea what to do. And, and I got with some guys on Instagram, and I had like fucking 3 followers, and and I found some cool painters, and a lot of them were dicks, and and I found one particular guy that was just super cool, and he literally, man, the first time I messaged him, I had a question about something, and he's like, give me a call, and I called him, and he spent 2 hours on the phone explaining every process of how he done something. Yeah, and he's like he said, the only thing I ask you is if somebody coming up ever asks you that you share as well. You don't be like these other dickheads that think it's a fucking magic trick. Yeah. Like share with other people coming up. Right. And I've stuck to that, 100%. And, I got some tips and literally just learned how to mess shit up and fix it. And I just started doing it. Yeah. And it was 4 years ago, and now like, it got to a point, like I said, with the Yeti cups and all that. And I either had to speed up or slow down. Yeah. I couldn't stay at the same pace, and I wasn't fucking slowing down. Right. So I got an opportunity to actually open up my shop in the same building I started sweeping floors in.
Oh, is that the same shop you started at? Oh, wow.
It's the same shop I started in. As, I was kind of brought in to help out with the front because I did sales and marketing, and that's all I'd ever done was sales and marketing and for shops and things like that, and doing club promoting and whatnot. And I just got sick of it. I was partnered in a bar and working at a stereo shop, and some things just wasn't working out the way I wanted them to, and I left and literally went for $250 a week to do an apprenticeship, pushing a broom and trying to help out in the front and all that. And, it came full circle, man. It was so meant to be, like down to how I met the guy that had bought the shop after, the dude had sold out and left, it was like a weird twilight, like chain of events, man. It was super fucking cool. And, it was basically like he gave me an opportunity to come in and move in, and I took it. I had no money. I literally had no tools. I didn't have any paint guns. Because I've been using Tommy's stuff, and I went to Tommy and he was like, you go for it, man. Like go for it. He's like, when I hired you, I knew for some reason something about you you were not going to be here long. And it wasn't because you were a piece of shit. It was like, he's like, I knew the way you were pushing me to do different things and all that. He's like, I knew eventually you were going to kind of do your own thing. And he pushed me to it, man. And I talked with some other people that I look up to and admire, and $5,000 and a fucking dirty ass building, dude. Yeah. No tools, no spray guns. I didn't even have a DA sander. I mean, I had nothing. Yeah. Like nothing. And I had one bike to paint and like a bumper, something like that. And I was like, I'm eventually one day going to make this into a motorcycle shop. I just want to do bikes. I don't want to do cars, but right now I'm going to do fucking whatever I can. Yeah. She was in school.
But you were still selling the Yeti cups for a while too.
Yeah. And I finally got to a point. That was a great day when I could fucking turn those things down. I mean, those were a blessing and a curse in themselves, I didn't want to be known as the Yeti guy.
The Yeti guy.
I
just want them out of my damn kitchen.
Yeah, they were everywhere. I was buying them by the cases, and that shit just accidentally happened, and
Oh yeah, somebody seen a post you made and it was like, "Oh, I want one of those."
No, a dude sent. I didn't even know what a cup was. I didn't even know what a Yeti cup was, and a guy sent me one from Florida that I'd done some like a car tag and a skate deck for and a helmet and shit. And he's like, "I want you to make my Yeti cup." I was like, "What the fuck's a Yeti cup?"
Yeah,
and he sent it to me, and I sprayed it, and then like. Seriously, dude, I posted that thing, and within 3 days, I had like 30 orders. And then within like 2 weeks, I had like 70 orders. And then like within like 3 or 4 months, Christmas was hitting. Like it got to a point where freaking shit, I had like 200 and something orders. And I was working a full-time job and coming home at night and painting these things.
In our damn garage.
I was spraying them in the garage and then taking them to the shop on Saturdays and clearing them.
Yeah.
Shipping them all over. To a point where I was backed up so far I couldn't take anymore. People were like calling me like for Christmas presents and shit. I had like 3 or 4 people pay me $250 to paint one. And I was like, psh. Here you go.
Yeah.
I mean, like to a point
what
where,
else are you going to do? I mean, you don't turn that down.
No, and to a point where freaking Bass Pro Shop called me needing cups. They couldn't find any fucking cups.
Oh, they just bought your fucking cups from you.
True story. Bass Pro Shop in Leeds called me up, like one of the girls in the office that called me and was like, we know you're doing all. Do you have any extras? We need some. And I was like, yep, I sure do. So I sold Bass Pro Shop fucking Yeti cups to get them through the Christmas season.
And probably doubled it, right?
Yeah,
you had to.
I charged them retail.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, if you charge them retail,
yeah. I mean, I was paying retail for them. I was cleaning everybody out on them because they didn't have like the orcas and all this shit wasn't out. This is when Yeti was.
No, it was
big
just
and strong.
Yeti then.
Yeah, and and it was like fucking everybody wanted Yeti cups, and I was buying them. I was going to stores and just buying everything they had.
Oh,
like
okay.
just fucking give me them all.
Yeah. So I thought you were buying them through
like as a distributor.
Yeah, distributor or something.
No, I was like working at the collision shop.
Yeah.
Painting Yeti cups.
I still to this day will find a random lid
Oh,
somewhere in the house. Yeah. I'm like, well, where the hell's the cup? He's like, I don't know.
I probably sold it.
They're everywhere at my shop. If you guys ever need a Yeti cup, just come to the shop.
Paint first.
They're probably not painted, but they're everywhere. I've got a box, I think, on top of my bathroom, office or whatever, that is like just slap full of. I just filled them fuckers up and threw them up there so I'd never have to see them again.
Yeah.
Hey,
fuck those things.
Can you not bang on that because it's in my ears?
Shit, I'm sorry.
Get back on.
Sorry.
You smacked it up.
My bad.
Season over
I
here.
was trying to fix it.
All right.
I knew that thing was going to get me at some point. Now I'm breaking glasses. Shit. I need to calm down. Sorry.
I can't take him anywhere.
Yeah.
Bowl in a China shop.
Sorry.
Terrible.
But yeah, that's the long-winded story of how Dirty Wizard started.
Yeah.
And then, it's once again, it just kind of grows from there. And, I have things that I want, but I'm more focused on making them happen than focus on what I want to happen.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, we're going to be in a giant shop and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like you said, when? And
One day.
I told that phrase that you said earlier, that's what I told my guy yesterday. I was like, when we get into a bigger shop, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, you know it's coming.
Yeah,
you
it's
just
gonna
don't
happen.
know exactly when.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And we're going to get better. I mean, everything we do is going to get better.
Yeah.
The quality of the work, everything's going to get better. I'm not saying that we're this fucking badass motorcycle shop and we're the best around. I'm never going to say that.
I'll say it.
Well, you can say it all you want. I appreciate
I've seen what
that.
you can do.
Well, I
say
appreciate that. And damn, I keep fucking with that thing. I appreciate that, but I don't see it that way because I'm my own worst critic. I'm like, we're never going to be good enough. You know? But that keeps me motivated, keeps me moving, and that's what makes me learn more and get better.
Yeah. So are you constantly just looking up new shit to do?
Yeah,
new ways to do it, or
it's not so much in the paint right now because it's just the thing with paint is I have to go with the times. I got to go with what people want.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not painting your own stuff anymore.
Right? Yeah, when I was doing skate decks and and cups and helmets and doing stuff like gas tanks to sell and all that, like the stuff that really kind of made the foundation.
Yeah.
You know, it was different. I could freestyle and do what I wanted to,
Yeah.
you know, and make it and hope that it sold, you know. I've still got the first skate deck that I painted is sitting in our living room, you know, and that's like the kickoff, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, but now, you know, that caused I was sponsored by a flake company at one point in time, or I'm actually sponsored by one now, but the first one I was sponsored by, you know, there for a while when the Yeti Cup shit came through, you know, my sponsor was calling me like, why are you just painting cups? You know, why are you not throwing out panel jobs and doing all this and everything? I'm like, because there's fucking not anybody wanting it. Yeah. You know, I don't have the time to sit and do well, can you do some skate decks or something? No, I can't. I don't have the time to do it, you know? Like, and they couldn't understand
paying
that.
Customers
right,
paying for
right.
these cups.
You know, these guys are all out west and everything, and they're like, I'm like, dude, I'm in fucking Bessemer, Alabama. You know, I don't have time. I can't just throw shit together and post it. You know, I've got to do what makes money.
Yeah.
So I can pay my bills.
Yeah. And if they're selling the glitter, then
yeah.
Why does it matter what you're painting?
Well, because it didn't look good on paper, and some of the guys that they had brought on were like, well, this guy's not doing anything that's worthy of being on this team. It was like a whole shit show. Oh, yeah. And, you know, I won't name the names of the company.
Just a bunch of grown men complaining.
Yeah, it was, and it, you know, what I was dealing with, like I said, I was a rookie out of Alabama that literally has been painting for less than a fucking year.
Yeah.
And somehow magically got on this team, you know, and they couldn't understand, well, why are you not painting this and doing that? Well, because I can't make money doing that here right now. Nobody's wanting it. I've got to do what pays the bills, and Yeti cups are paying the bills right now.
Alabama doesn't have a lowrider set.
Right, exactly. and they couldn't really grasp that, you know, and, you know, I left that company shortly after that.
Yeah.
The sole sponsorship was not worth, you know, dealing with somebody like, well, why are you not doing this? You know? So I bounced out of that, and then I got in with Tropical Glitz, and Manny down there is a lot more understanding. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I got my signature flake through him and all that, and he's a lot more understanding. Like, we had the conversation the other day. He's like, you know, I can't wait till you get to start painting again. It wasn't like you need to start painting again. It's just, you know, and like I explained to him, basically I've got to go with the times. If everybody's wanting solid black paint jobs, I got to paint solid black paint jobs.
Yeah.
If everybody's wanting flakes and candies and they're wanting this and wanting that, then that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And right now it's more basic shit, you know. There's not, you know, I had the one that I dropped the other day that was, you know, little panel job, and I've got another one, a build that I'm actually doing for a guy that's in like fucking China right now. And
okay.
Yeah, he lives overseas like a year to 2 years at a time, and then comes home for a little while and then goes back. So we're building a bike for him. I've never even met the guy, and I got his bike, and shit, I'll have the bike done. Somebody else will pick it up, and I won't. You know, the guy.
You'll never see the guy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, so but I'm doing a cool, you know, going to do a flake and candy job on it, but it's just. Okay. It's kind of up and down. So I got to kind of, you know, I'm not really paying attention. I still watch painters and I watch things and I see what's going on right now, but it's just died off here right now, you know.
I think the only place that stays steady is the West Coast.
Yeah.
That's the only place that I know that it stays steady for like the.
Yeah, they are. They're always
the candies
strong on
and the glitter and all that.
Yeah, and I've watched that kind of go through the phase here. Mm-hmm. It was quick, you know, for a year or so. It was every paint job I did was flake and candy.
Yeah,
it was every one of them. It was either paneled or it was flaking, at least a flake and candy solid job, and then it's just like, you know, it trickled off.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm still painting. I don't post a lot of shit, but I'm still painting every fucking day. You know, I paint every day. It's just I'm not doing crazy shit, so I don't. You know, I'm not going to post a black tank.
Everybody sees the black tank.
Right, and I've done that so many times, showing off, you know, for Tamco, you know, and showing off their clear coats and all that, and showing the reflections, and I've done that so many times. I'm not going to just continue to do that.
Yeah.
Plus, my posts have been more oriented to, or directed toward the expansion of, you know, audio and doing builds and doing other stuff, because Cycle Works has been going on for 2 years. I just now released it though. You know, that was in the books and planning 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I built a resume basically for a couple, you know, year and a half or so to 2 years.
Yeah, before you changed the name, because it
Right.
was Paintworks.
Yeah, it was Dirty Wizard Paintworks, and then it just recently we changed it to Dirty Wizard Cycle Works, which was our full expansion.
Yeah.
You know, to show that we're a full bike shop.
Bike shop. Yeah.
And I did that because I didn't want to just say, "Oh, we're a full custom motorcycle shop," but I can't show you anything we've done because I have nothing to show you.
Yeah.
So,
but a lot of your bikes bring home trophies from Daytona, and
they do, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done better with paint because we've done some really killer builds, but not a lot, not as much as many. I mean, as a lot of people, as many as a lot of people.
Yeah.
But once again, that's a building. You know, I'm building to that point.
Right.
You know, we dropped 2 really kick-ass ones this last spring that I was really proud of.
Yeah.
And, you know, I hope it leads to more. You know, I've got 3 builds in there right now to where this time last year I didn't have any. So, or I had 1 or 2, you know, so I'm hoping to progress on that. You know, you got to take baby steps. I'm not going out there saying I'm a badass fucking bike builder and we're doing this and we're doing
let
that.
your customers say that.
Well, yeah. I mean, and let it get to that point. I want people to see what we can do slowly.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, well, yeah, we trust him. You know, I'm not going to just say, well, I'm the baddest one. You got to bring it to me.
That's
You know,
that's not a good thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Anybody that's doing that, people are going to look at you like you're an idiot. And be like,
there's a lot of people
I
out there.
probably know somebody that's better than you or whatever.
There's a lot of people out there that they win some trophies and they automatically think their dick is bigger than everybody else's and they're the best around. No, I mean, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You know, you got some killer bikes out there, but paint them all fucking black and see what happens. You know what I mean? And that's the whole thing about it, you know? And so I'm not worried about trophies. Like I want my clients to win trophies because that's for them. It's not for me.
Yeah, that's for them.
It's not for me.
But it's nice to see it.
Yeah, no. And it feels good, you know, and I've been able to take, you know, some good paint awards, you know, best paint awards and stuff like that. And that was cool. But, you know, like I said, the trophy stuff, man, there's a lot of people that's what they're into and that's what they live for. And it's cool because, one, it helps me get business, you know, because people are wanting to constantly change their bikes. But me personally, I'm not into the whole go to shows trophy thing anymore. Yeah. I want them to do it, you know. I want them to do it and enjoy that part of it. And I'm extremely happy when they do win because they feel good, which makes me feel good.
Right.
You know, I don't, you know, prime example why I don't have a bike, you know, or have a bike that's built that I'm going to be taking out. I don't want to build a bike that's going to go beat my clients' bikes, you know, and not saying it will, but I have the resources to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
So I don't want to build a bike and then go and I'm not going to say beat my customers, but I don't want to go build a bike that I'm going to be competing with my customers in. Yeah. You know, let them enjoy that.
Yeah.
part.
Let them, they paid the money. So
Right.
let them
exactly. Let them enjoy it. And let them experience that part of it.
Yeah.
You know, for me, them picking the bike up and being excited and being happy and you know, sometimes it even gets a little emotional for them. And I've had that happen. You know, I won't call you out, dude, but you did cry when you picked your fucking bike up. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So, you know, tough guy fucking cried, you know,
It's
and
on
teared.
video.
It happens.
Yeah, teared up when he picked his shit up, man, and that's where I get it from. You know, it's like I'm cussing this fucking bike, or we are. I'm not gonna say me. You know, my crew, my team, and all of us put so much into them, and it's so hard getting to that point, and then it's like fuck this shop, I'm out. You know, I quit.
How many times have you heard that?
Yeah.
How many times have I said, take your ass back over there, sit down and finish what you started?
Yeah, exactly.
It's with this, I'm constantly cussing at it.
Yeah.
And you know,
it's
I think it just comes with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it, so I can't finish it for you.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to get over your temper tantrum and take your ass back over there
That's
and
the thing.
finish
They just
it.
need to have their temper tantrums and then get over
I've gotta
the shit.
have
Yeah,
that.
I gotta have
that shit, you know, and I have them
We married
weekly.
the same man,
You know,
just so you know.
I'm constantly. It's a weekly thing where my shop's up for sale. You know, you know. It's just nobody wants to fucking buy.
I'm quitting every Sunday.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
Sunday I'm quitting.
It's like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit
because
anymore.
Sundays is when I edit.
Yeah.
So I edit all the footage and I put the audio with the video, and my computer sucks most of the time and it'll just crash and I'll lose everything. Yeah. But yeah, I did some upgrades to it, but I'll lose everything. I have to start all over.
Oh my God.
Some of these are 3-hour long podcasts. So it's 3-hour long 4K videos. They're like,
I'd quit too.
they're like
Honey,
60
you can't. You would burn the house down. You would fucking burn the house down.
It doesn't take very long to actually do the editing, but processing it and turning it into a file takes a 3-hour video. It was taking me like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So that's me just waiting on it. I'm not doing anything. But if anything happens to the computer, it fucks up the file or it crashes and I lose everything. I have to start all over.
Right. Yeah.
So every time it did that, I was throwing shit. I was kicking shit. I'm like, quit.
Sounds like me.
I'm done with it.
She loses her fucking mind, dude. She'll drop her keys. Fuck this shit.
What was it before?
Burn the fucking house down.
I couldn't find my bra.
Yeah, earlier before he came,
I'm so
slamming
sick of this
fucking
shit.
doors. I'm sick of this fucking shit. I give up. I'm burning the fucking house down. I quit everything. I'm like,
It's a bra.
because she couldn't find her bra.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. This is bullshit. Slam doors.
I did.
Really, dude? I'm just sitting on the couch like, really? You know, is it that heavy? You know?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what
yes.
Nikki's doing with me when I'm over here cussing.
Yeah,
and shit.
I just shake it off. But I mean, and that's the way the shop goes, you know. But once you get past all that, and then you see what's been done, and the client comes and picks it up, and they're stoked, you know, and that's what makes it all worth it at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it probably sounds cliche and all that. Oh well.
Well,
you know.
I get mine is I get messages from people like, oh, you make my day better every Monday because you make me laugh or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's
that's it.
That's what I do it for.
The trophies are cool and all that, man, but that's for them.
It's
That's
for them, and it's other people see that and they're like, well, I want that, so I need to go to him to be able to get that trophy.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean, and that's cool because that you know, but I don't focus on that, man. I focus on more like I want the person to be happy. I want the client to be happy. I want them to get what they want. You know, I want, you know, don't nobody need any of the shit that I do. Like none of it.
This is all they want. Yeah,
they don't need this shit.
Yeah.
You don't need a stereo system that'll fucking make your eyes bleed. I mean, it's really not necessary.
But they have like sound competitions for bikes now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you should come hear some of the bikes. I got two right now that I'm working on.
I'll come down. I'm probably. I was thinking about coming down to the meet.
I wanted mine to look more like yours. Because I'm like, all I can think is he's looking at me and I'm doing this. Yeah. But no, I mean, yeah, it's serious, dude. It's like, I mean, I got two in the shop right now that, you know, that we're getting ready for, you know, for events coming up. Yeah. And it's that, but that's what they're into, and that's cool. I mean, I'm cool with that, you know. And I my biggest thing with that is with me not being so competitive, like I'm not wired that way. Like I don't, you know, yes, it's cool to win, and yes, it's you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say on that particular, but I mean, like I don't think like I got to win something. Yeah. I don't, you know, yes, I want to be good at what I do, and yes, I want to get trophies and all that, but like for me to have these guys that want to compete, like it almost, I feel like I'm under delivering for them when they don't win. Like I beat myself up over it because, you know, I'm like, well, they think I'm fucking shitty and da-da-da-da. You know, it bothers me because I feel like they're upset at me because I couldn't make them win. Well,
there's that point, but you're also building to their budget.
Yeah. Well, and it's sometimes not even that. That's not even the case necessarily. Oh, yeah? It's just,
you're doing what they think they want too.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not so much that it's budget. Sometimes isn't an issue. Sometimes it's my skill set. You know, I'm still a rookie. You know, I have not been doing this shit very long. You know, and I sometimes feel like my clients believe in me more than I believe in myself, and I do the best I can possibly do. I wire things properly. I do things clean. I pay attention to those certain things, but when you get into sounding competitions, it don't matter how good you are, there's going to be somebody that's better. Yeah. And the level that some of these guys are at, you know, like down in Miami and all this, and these guys that run these circuits, is fucking unreal, you know. And
Well, this back in the day, I was into the stereo competitions where people use trackers and vans and shit.
Yeah,
They put
yeah.
118
Yeah.
in a van and can outdo 2015s.
The old DB drive shit, man.
Yeah.
And
it's just little tricks that people learn throughout the way, throughout the
you got to
years.
have experience, man.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And I'm just learning all this shit, I mean, I understand audio and I know how to like put a really good sound system in a bike, but when it comes to competing, the people that are competing, it's I'm not, yes, I can make a bike, peel your fucking eyeballs out and sound good. What I think sounds great.
Right.
And give you more than what you need. But when you line it up to somebody that's been doing it for fucking 10 years.
Yeah, and it doesn't it doesn't really matter what it sounds like.
Right.
It just matters how many dBs that you put
Right.
out.
Well, yeah, you got the meters and there's two different competitions and all that, whether you got the meter and all that. I don't care for the meter stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it because at that point and most of the time you're sacrificing sound quality. So I try to focus more on sound quality.
Yeah.
But it's so tricky, man, because the meter, I've got a bike that hit a number on a meter that literally you can't stand next to when it's playing. It's so fucking loud.
Mm-hmm.
And then it hit a number on a meter. And then I got a bike that I did that had 2 6.5s and 2 6x9s, 4 speakers pull up and hit the same number. And you cannot tell me that bike is anywhere near as loud as that other one.
Yeah.
But it's all in the tune and how the song you play and how the fucking wind's blowing. It's so tricky. It's not like in a car meter show, where they put it in.
They put it in, there's no wind.
You don't
or
have
anything.
that. You don't have that. It's speaker placement and so much like that. And,
Yeah.
and those are things that I'm working on now and learning. And I'm actually studying audio the way I used to study paint.
Yeah.
So I haven't lost focus on painting, but now that the painting into things has gotten more basic, now it's like I'm obsessed with the audio and learning how to do the audio because I want to get really fucking good at that. And I could put a system in a bike and all that, but on the competing level, there's so much more math to it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm focused on right now, is trying to learn that. So, the painting, I'll never stop painting, I don't believe,
Oh, yeah.
But you got to go with the times on that.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to want flake candies, it's flames and, it goes through phases.
Yeah,
So,
it does.
but right now audio's big, man. So I'm trying to learn that shit.
Yeah, I've seen it moving around. I follow a lot of bike groups. And,
Bike audio's huge.
Yeah.
Man. It's huge right now. Huge. And most everybody just wants a good sound and they want a good product and they want to, just be able to get out and ride. But you do have those few guys that I have that really want to get out there and compete. And, I'm trying not to let them down. I'm like, and they've been understanding, the few guys that, because they didn't win shows, they want to upgrade and all that. They've been very understanding and knowing that I am a rookie.
Yeah.
I can't snap my fingers and make this shit the loudest fucking thing out there.
Right.
I've got to learn and it takes experience. And the guys have been, super cool about letting me kind of try new things and guinea pig and all that. But,
yeah. But you don't charge as if you're a professional either, right?
I mean, I get a pretty good premium for what I do,
Well,
I
but
charge
like if somebody
accordingly.
specialized in it, they
I
can
mean,
charge like
it's-
the most amount, and you
base
know
it
where
off
you're
of-
at,
Yeah, I know where I'm at. My prices have increased as I've learned,
right?
In certain
And that's what it's supposed to
it's
do.
the same thing with paint,
Right.
I can't paint a bike for $500 like I did when I first started.
No,
I can't do that, and
the stuff, especially with the stuff that you do. No, you can't do that.
I mean that's
The
part
flake alone is probably $500 that you throw in a car.
But I
Or
mean,
a bike.
when I start, like now, I really don't like, I don't like doing helmets because I can't charge for the time. I used to do helmets for like $150. Well, I can't make money doing that. I can't spend 20 hours on something, not including materials, and make $150.
Yeah.
And then I bumped them up to 300. Well, it still don't add up. So,
Yeah.
I've gotten to a point where like those little things, man, I hate to really push that stuff off because once again, that's what 4 years ago,
That's
I was
what
doing.
paid the bills. Yeah.
But I on a business, I don't have, I don't have $1,000 a month in bills right now. I got a lot fucking more. So
Yeah.
I've got to focus on the things that I'm able to do to be able to survive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's bittersweet because you get rid of, I don't want to forget where I came from and what I started doing, but I have to in some aspects. And then, hopefully I can get back to some of that, but
Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do to survive, and painting $150 helmets ain't it. I just can't do it.
No. I mean, with the size of building that you have and everything, I can only imagine what bills and everything would cost in that thing.
It sucks.
Yeah, I bet.
It sucks, but it's not as bad as most. But yeah, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But we make it happen.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
You got to do it. You got to expand.
Yeah. I don't know how we make it happen, but we do. We make it happen. I look at my bills some month and I'm like, how the fuck? That's half of what I used to make in a year, and I've got to pay this a month.
In a month.
Yeah. Like, how the hell is this happening? I don't have money like that.
Yeah.
Like, but it works, man. God is good. He makes it happen.
That's it.
And it flows, and we do okay. We do okay. She's got a big ass Jeep, and
She got a nice Jeep.
she's got a big fucking Jeep.
I work for that Jeep.
Yeah, well, she's got a giant fucking Jeep she can't even get in and out of.
It takes me a minute.
So, and it drinks a lot of gas, and she's able to afford to put
Does
gas
it
in
really?
it. Fuck
Yes.
yeah, dude. It's like,
Is it because of the wheels and shit?
like 7 to 8 miles a gallon, some shit
wow.
like
And
that.
I just
V6?
went up,
Yeah, it's a little inline 6, whatever fucking Jeep motor.
Yeah.
But it,
They didn't put V8s in those, did they?
no,
the Rubicons. No.
motors are fucking turds, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Leave my Jeep alone.
They're
You've
fun,
been
but
making
they're
fun
shit
of it.
boxes. They are
I
fucking
think they
overpriced shit.
overpriced. I think
Overpriced
they're
shit
way
boxes.
overpriced.
But they are fun. They're worth it. It's slow. That's
Well,
why we
you
didn't
can't
drive it
drive-
today, because the motherfucker
You can't
won't
drive
run
my
70 on me.
overpriced shit box this weekend.
Yeah,
How's that
we'll
sound?
see. Okay. I'll drive my shit box tomorrow.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Drive my shit box tomorrow.
My shit box.
But no, I mean, we survived, man. The lights were on when we left. So, we'll just see what happens. I just want make sure the kid, gets his education. She gets to do what she wants to do, and I get to do what I want to do, and fucking whatever's left.
Yeah, not many people can say that both adults in the family own their own business, because you own your own business.
Fuck
So,
it's
not many people can say that.
It's cool, but it's got its times, but still, I mean, we're able to do that.
Yeah.
And if there's anything left over, then we fucking go buy tacos. I mean, that's basically the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally get to take a vacation in the next couple weeks for the first
Oh, you're
time.
actually going somewhere?
We're finally fucking well, we went to PA.
I mean, we
but
went to
that-
go see my mom.
Yeah,
but
we're going to the fucking beach for the first time in 4 years,
Yeah.
in a couple weeks. My mom forced us into it. So, I mean,
love
but
his
that's
Yeah.
that's the sacrifice,
Yeah.
That's the sacrifice.
Oh, I haven't took a vacation in 5 years.
I don't know. Well, we went with the kids to Panama City. No, we went to Pensacola for that car show. Spent the weekend.
That was when we spread your brother's ashes too. So
Nope.
we went down there for that.
No,
Didn't we?
No, we went for one night to do that.
Yeah, but I thought that was the same weekend.
Nope, we spent the entire weekend in Pensacola.
That's right. That
few years ago.
Yeah. That's right. So
But that was when all the kids decided that they don't like going to the beach. Because
that's the only place we
they
ever
were
go.
doing a Sea-Doo tournament in Pensacola that weekend.
Sea-Doo tournament.
Well, yeah, they
It
were
was
doing tricks and
awesome.
shit. They
Like,
were doing
backflips.
flipping and shit.
What?
That's
Yes.
legit.
So
Yeah.
we got there at like 9 a.m. and we didn't leave until it was over because he was doing photography for it
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
hanging out
That's
like
legit.
enjoying it.
I forgot you took pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. You come make some pictures of some of our events or something.
I can.
You need to fucking do that. I
can.
forgot. I
Have to
think
leave
that's
the
how we
house for
first
that.
started talking at one point in time, right?
May have been. I don't. It may have been.
leave the house.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
We'd have to leave the house for that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we would have to leave that.
Yeah, you would have to
Yeah.
fucking get out of the house.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have to do it once a month too. I have to literally go and be somewhere once a month.
Yeah, I'll come do it. That's fine.
Fuck yeah, dude. Come on. Come to the shop and take pictures of all the dirt and
Yeah.
nasty shit. And that
The
Cadillac
rats
that's
the
hidden.
size of house cats.
The rats are gone. So
Are
we're
they?
good.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, they've disappeared. I don't know. what
Now
happened.
you're
They're
sad.
so I am. I actually kind of like.
You were feeding them, wasn't you?
I mean, they kind of reminded me of the rats back home.
These are
In
fucking
New
They're like
Jersey?
the size of
Like
I mean, it's bigger than
footballs,
your
dude.
dog.
Yeah.
like footballs, man.
I mean, I think my shoes are bigger than my dog.
Dude, my shop dog wouldn't even. I mean, like he will bark and raise hell. I mean, he's a big, mean looking pit bull type deal and something. And
he saw those rats. He said,
just
"Fuck
be
no,
like,
I'm out."
Nope.
Yeah, he wouldn't mess with them.
Nope. He's like, they come up.
He wanted to
his
chew
food.
my ass up the day I went.
Yeah. Yeah. He's way bigger now. He wouldn't have shit to do with them. He'd just look at him. They get his food and he'd be like, nah, I'm good. And go over there and hold my blanket. Yeah. I'm good.
And he stays there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives there. He lives at the shop and, it's our security.
Yeah.
Security.
It's a good security.
Yeah.
He's pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I mean, he likes to cuddle. No, your shop dog likes to cuddle. I mean, of course she does, but he was only upset for like a few minutes after we got there before I was okay.
You never let him out. I think he was at the gate.
Yeah.
At the door. Yeah. At the outside door.
Because that's been a while since you guys came
Oh,
down.
yeah, because it was right after. It's been a year. It was right after you got out of the hospital.
Yeah, so it was a year ago.
Damn. I thought it was
That's about the last time we left the house.
Yeah. I thought it was longer than that. I have no concept of time.
That's okay.
I don't even know what time it is now.
It's 8, and I'm hungry.
It's 8? How long have we been going?
About 2 hours.
Okay. Well, I'm good.
Whatever.
You good?
Dude, I'm fine. I would sit here all night and fucking talk. I got a belly full of tea right now. I will not sleep.
All right. Well,
I'm good.
Okay.
Well,
so
Pizza Hut's fixing to provide us with some supper.
I will sit here all night, dude. Okay. I will fucking run the tape out if you want. I don't give a shit. You're gonna have to tell me to shut up.
So anytime that Dustin decides they can't make it, then I'll call you up.
Yeah, I'll come in and sit in, and we'll talk about something that matters.
Yeah,
like dicks and buttholes.
Yeah. This way they kind of learn who you are, and then next time we can.
I mean, I'm nobody. I just got a bigger beard than you. That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
that's about it.
More tattoos.
More tattoos, and
for now.
Yeah. Yeah, for now.
I'm motivating you. I'm sitting over here.
It's giving you something to look up to.
Yeah. It's not. I've got just a few more years on you. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's motivation, man.
Your beard's a little more grayer than mine. Mine's coming though. Mine's getting fucking gray as shit.
Her ass, fucking the other day, she's like,
what?
The other day, she's like, look at this picture that popped up. Look how dark your beard was. Like,
I'm surprised she doesn't try to dye.
I really want to color it purple. He won't fucking let me do it.
It's all natural. I'm letting it go natural.
I mean,
I don't put shit in it.
Oh, you don't put nothing in it?
No. Wash this motherfucker. That's it.
I use beard oil and shit.
Yeah, I don't do all that.
He can't though.
Wow.
With the paint and everything.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want that getting in the fucking paint.
Yeah, this is all natural.
But don't you think it would look awesome purple? Come on now.
And I mean, she is fantastic at coloring.
I know she is. And
she rescued me from my own mistake.
Yeah, I trust her with it. I know she would do a kick-ass job, but I'm just letting it.
I didn't learn.
Letting it be.
It's okay.
Letting it grow.
Does it tangle real bad? Because I get that. Mine
It
tangles bad.
does.
The funny part is when you're walking behind him and it's windy and he's walking because he walks really fast and it splits down the middle and also sees this coming out the back.
It goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it gets tangled and all that. I just let it run, man.
You just let it tangle.
I wash it in the morning and condition it. And fucking send it.
I don't even touch it when he comes home at night because I'll sit there. I learned my mistake a couple times. Lost my hand in it.
Yeah,
it's just so gross by the time at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's got clear coat and all kinds of shit in it. So I typically don't touch it in the evenings because it's like bad. So I just wait, until I get in the shower and then I.
Get all that shit
out. That's how I detangle it. I don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
I just let it go. There's no chemicals in it, nothing. Shampoo, conditioner.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, how do you get it so long? I just fucking quit cutting it.
That's the only way you get it long.
Yeah.
The beard oil keeps it from tangling and it keeps it shiny.
Yeah.
It just makes it look healthy.
It makes it makes it look healthy. I don't think it grows any faster.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you just gotta let it grow, man.
Yeah,
we cut mine a good bit. She
trim yours.
She cut like 3 inches off of it a few months ago.
Oh yeah.
Right now it needs to be cut. You just keep cutting all that shit off, and it'll just keep coming back.
Yeah.
And I wash it. I don't put nothing in it. The balm, I like the balm kinda better than the oils, but I don't even use that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I just let it go.
Yeah.
I used to fucking put all the shit in it. Just
He was worse than a female.
Oh yeah,
I think that's me right
He
now.
takes
That's me right
so
now.
much time to do just his beard.
Yeah, I would.
I'll blow dry it.
Yeah. Oh, mine
Yeah.
was great.
I'm like, I'm sitting there. I just got home from work. I'm like, I'm starving. I'm ready to like eat one of the dogs, and this one's in there. I hear the blow dryer go on. I'm like,
I didn't
what
blow
are you
dry it
doing?
today.
I'm not
Somebody
talking about
No,
today.
it's just talking about when you did do it.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I'm
and
like-
I will every once in a while.
What the hell is happening right now? Like, what do you? I mean,
Like, I haven't even brushed my hair today.
Yeah.
And you're in there blow drying your beard. Like, we don't have time for this bullshit. I
looks
just want some
great.
It
tacos.
does.
It looks so much better when I blow dry it.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
It's all
My
straight.
hair also looks better when I brush it, but
Yeah.
we're not here for that. We're here to get food.
I mean,
Yeah. No,
I
just let it
literally
go, man.
like bun. Roll out of bed like I'm hungry. Let's go. And this one's in here. Stop. I can't.
Yeah.
I've seen him get the flat iron.
I used to.
I've done it. Yeah.
When mine was.
You did what?
When mine was before mine, when mine was maybe a little shorter than that. I
Yeah,
would
mine
flat
was
iron.
shorter than this.
Yeah, I would flat iron it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Till I got
Are you
some
not
weight
supposed
on
to do that?
I mean, it's
you
a lot of
flat iron
heat
fucking
for that hair.
yeah. You,
Because if I don't, I got an afro this big.
it. Well,
if I don't, it's
it's
up
out
to
here.
you.
Come on. How's that any different? Shitting me. Tell me, what difference does it make? Just because it's on my face, does that make it different?
I mean, but you can blow dry it, and yours will go
Yeah,
nice.
I know.
But you
Now,
flat
I
ironed
don't
it.
flat iron it now.
Yeah, now he can. Back,
Yeah.
You know, when it's shorter, it
Yeah,
just
I
kind
would-
of
You
I
don't
would-
know.
does
You
its
can't
own
find my
fucking
flat
thing.
iron.
No, I had a little tiny one and shit, and I'd just be like, I'd hit it.
Did you make? Did you?
I did. I would make that noise every time. Yeah. Then I started just cutting this shit because it just does that. So I
Yeah,
cut
that's
that.
what mine does. So
Yeah,
I'm
just
trying to
trim
let.
that
I'm
shit.
trying to just let it. Just.
Nah,
grow.
that's
I'm
like
trying to
air
deal with it.
conditioning, boy. You cut that shit short.
Really?
Air. Like an AC. You gotta learn, man. You gotta learn the ways.
Look, and they say we're bad.
Right?
It's awful. Okay, well, I'll cut the motherfucker off tomorrow then because I'm sick of it.
No.
Yeah, see where this is going? Since you want to talk shit.
So you
then-
wouldn't let him cut it now?
Fuck no, she
No.
won't.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's probably the same way. She hasn't seen my face in probably
8 years.
I
I saw it
never
last
have.
year.
yeah
I saw it
last year for about
because I let
a
him
month.
shave you.
Yeah,
They
I never
said-
have.
I tried to get.
They asked him if his beard was a religious preference, and he told them yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I didn't want him to shave it.
Yeah.
Well, I told them no. They could shave it.
Fucked me up, and
Yeah.
they shaved it all off.
You
I
had
had
to
to
start
start all over. So now it's been just a little over a year.
Yeah. Just let it grow, man.
That's what I'm doing.
Quit putting the poison on it.
haven't-
Just let it go.
Yeah, quit putting the poison on it. But I haven't trimmed it. I haven't cut the sides or
Trim
anything.
it.
I mean, trimming it really would.
Yeah.
Well,
Let her,
I mean,
let-
it's like the
let her
hair on
get
top
the
of your
edges. Let her get. You'll be surprised. Like I never wanted to cut mine.
Yeah.
And it sucked. Like I can literally I do this constantly.
I do too.
Probably play it back and see me doing this for an hour. Yeah. But I do this cut. But when she trims it, I could tell, like from the muscle memory that she's cut it off.
Yeah.
But it does, man. It just that little bit of trim knocking them. It makes it look so.
Well, I
much
mean,
better.
like, what was it? A year ago, it's like right below. Put your hand. So like right below where his hand was all like dead and scraggly, and you
Yeah.
could see whatever was on his shirt. You could see through his beard.
Yeah.
I just cut that shit off, and now it's back like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
And it's longer.
gotta trim it.
Yeah. You gotta trim it.
Okay.
It sucks. You might want to cry a little
It
bit.
does, yeah.
I cry
It
every time I do
sucks,
his,
'cause you feel
but
like
you
you're
have
going
to do
backwards.
it.
But seriously, you'll notice like just that little bit of difference, man. It just looks so much more healthy,
Yeah.
you know. And it makes it grow better too, because it'll continue to grow and it'll just get thinner and thinner and thinner. And
Yeah, I
wider.
can tell because like
Wider.
sometimes like these sides I could see through it.
Yeah, yeah. Cut a lot off of it and let it just feed itself.
A lot. How much is a lot?
Not a lot.
I don't. Why are you asking me? I build fucking motorcycles.
You have the beard.
But still, that's her part. I told you. I just told you I don't do shit with it. I just let let
true,
it go.
yeah.
I just told you I don't do a fucking thing. Just let it grow, and
doesn't do
she's the
nothing.
hair
It's bad.
doer.
Yeah.
Hair doer.
Hair doer.
I'm gonna put that on my next batch of business cards.
Yeah.
about to
You
say.
definitely need to do that.
She's the hair
Just
doer.
add that to your resume right now.
Hairdo Dena.
Dana. Hairdo Dana.
A low chest. Hairdo Dana.
Tweaked out.
Twacked out.
Twacked out.
Twacked out. Twack.
Definitely not tweaked out.
No,
dance.
we're not doing that one.
We're going to start a new dance called the twack.
The twack.
Instead of the twerk. Just take the R out. R silent from now on.
There's an E, so it would be twack.
What? No, it's twack. Just like a low chest
but if
and mozzarella and twack.
Mozzarella. It's not even
Sounds like
mozzarella
a
anymore.
car.
Mozzarella and fucking marinara. Marinara sauce.
I'm just waiting for you to never. I can't.
What? No, go ahead.
Come on. Let me get one more in before we fucking close. Jesus.
Oh,
What
can't.
is it?
I'm just waiting for a freaking raise hell, praise Dale at the end of
raise hell,
everything you
praise
just said.
What?
No,
I think she's calling me a fucking redneck.
I think that's exactly what that was.
Exactly where she went.
I'm
with
pretty
that.
sure that's what that was.
Damn near in Talladega. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn near.
I'm
Damn
pretty
near.
sure you just let your redneck like hang full out.
What's that other one
was
you
probably-
say? With dag
Dadgummit.
Dadgummit?
Dadgum.
Dadgum and dagnam.
Dadgum. Well, that keeps our son from saying the
other words.
The other words that he just got caught saying the other day in school.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, he
Yes.
dropped the F-bomb one day and a GD the other.
Oh. We
And
got a kid that does that.
I don't say.
Oh, you don't?
Oh,
who
no.
Who says them?
I don't know.
I done told her. I said the first damn time he gets in trouble, or every time he gets in trouble for his fucking mouth at school,
I'm washing your mouth out.
your ass has got a hand.
I had to buy a bar of soap on my way home from work the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe I should get a second one.
Nope, use
because-
liquid soap, Dawn dish detergent. When they start crying and they pitch a fit, they snort bubbles. So it's even better for you.
You
I don't
you
think
get
the
a little
bar
giggle
worked.
out of
Hell
it.
yeah.
'Cause he had
Things
the
I've
bar in
learned
his
as a
teeth and
parent.
He had that shit pushed out. I was
No.
like, nah, that ain't working.
No, my mama used to make them eat soap.
He ain't even crying.
Well, when I
good.
had the
Yeah,
bar
no.
of soap in there, I made him bite it, so it like went up over his teeth. But then when I went to take it out, I didn't let him open his mouth. I pulled it.
And then it just backed
you
up on the back of
shaved
it.
And I
out.
said, now you're gonna sit there and you're gonna hold it in your mouth.
Yeah,
He's like,
that's what she said.
You're waiting to
Damn.
do what she said.
I got it. She gets so pissed because that's like her
that's
thing.
my thing.
But I'm so
And
much
now
better at
He
it.
gets mad at me. He gets mad at me when I do it. So now he starts to do it, and I'm not
So
supposed to get
much
mad.
better. I'm better at it than her. I got your ass and you wasn't even expecting it the other night.
Yeah, he got me in a text.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got him in a text move. He wasn't not ready.
No, because he
I
told
left
me
that- I left
about
it
it after bed when we went to bed. He was like, and then he said, and that's what she said. And I died. Like I was laying on the bed, legs crossed, eyes
I
cried.
told her about it. She didn't give a shit. She's like, I just fucking got his ass. She's like, whatever, that's my joke. She didn't
You
even get
hate
it.
when I do it.
I get so much more excited about shit than she does.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Me.
me.
I
No,
dropped
it is not.
Oh,
I came to
whatever.
you today and I was like, look, it's the right color. I didn't fuck it up. And he was like, it's hair.
Well,
And
yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't get
it's
excited
my
about.
hair, and I fuck it up every
Don't
time
get
I
excited
touch
about
it.
your hair.
Yeah.
Get excited about my hair.
He went and got a haircut yesterday. He came out and he was like, it's not right.
It's like I'll just do with it. Wear a hat. Go
Yeah.
fix it. No, I'll just wear a hat.
I mean, it
She'll,
doesn't.
she'll cut it shorter. I'll just wear a hat.
I mean, that's me. I don't know why I even. I mean, spend time getting my hair all out. She would fade it and do all that. I'm like, because she get done, I go. Looks good, hon. Roll with it. In 15 minutes, you'll have to cut it again because it'll be grown back out.
Yeah.
So now I'm just not cutting it. I got the fucking duckbill mullet going. and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Just run with it.
You're just gonna run with it now.
Just fucking send it. Just gonna
That's
send
what
it.
his looked like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna let it go. I did shave my ears before the show.
I kind of want to do a mullet though.
I got my ears before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did mine the other day.
That was nice of you. Because I get his with the tweezers from time to time. I just
I
feel
want to wax
torturous.
this. I want to wax this
No,
so
mine
bad.
is
She
bad,
tries.
dude.
She tries.
I
She gets
hope-
it every now and then.
I hope
But
yours
she'll
are
only get
bad.
like 1 or 2 pulls out of it. I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Let me go get the trimmer.
I hope yours are nowhere near as bad as mine.
Oh,
They're
it's
pretty
bad.
Fucking
They're pretty bad.
It's bad.
I'm old, so they're pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old are you?
Why are you looking at me? You don't know how old you are? He's 38.
Okay, I'm 36. So you. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm fucking old as shit.
You got 2 years on me.
I'm like an old as fucking dirt piece of shit.
Well, that's what she tells me.
He's falling apart.
I'm too.
I base his age on the fact that he's had 2 open heart surgeries, 2 heart attacks. He's got knee problems.
Yeah.
He stretched his arm across the table today and it popped like it came out of socket.
Yeah,
It's bad.
dude.
I was like, dude, you're falling apart. You're old as shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I've had a pulled muscle in this, whatever you want to call this area.
Shoulder blade?
Yeah, that one. That
Shoulder blade.
for 6 months from jumping up and grabbing the garage door at the shop, and I can't move the damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
You don't go to the doctor either, do you?
Nope. I need to.
I don't either.
I need to.
That one's yours.
Hear Minions.
All right, we'll close it up.
Yeah, let's stop.
Yeah. Do you want to give them your Instagram or Facebook or whatever?
What is just Google Dirty Wizard Cycle Works. That works. It pulls
If you
everything.
Google it, it'll pull up your
It will pull up
and
my
everything?
Facebook, Instagram, and it's WORX Cycle Works with an X.
Yeah.
And it'll pull up Instagram and Facebook and all that shit.
Okay, we'll go do that. And then,
Yeah.
And yours is...
Do you want people to follow you?
I mean, they can.
There's people live in Birmingham that listen to it. So you might pick up some clients or something.
You got like 4 or 5 people in Birmingham.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
We got like 4 or 5 listeners, so I mean...
Yeah. So,
My mom's one of them. She needs somebody that can cut her hair.
yeah.
It's my Instagram is. What is my Instagram, babe?
This
What
is
is
bullshit.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Here we
y'all are
go.
Ridiculous.
great social
Oh,
media
okay.
influencers.
Mine
So-
said just go to Dirty Wizard Cycle Works. It'll
And then find her.
Just Google me.
Yeah, I get, because my Instagram is Smurph with a PH. The Dirty Wizard.
It's
Is it Smurph the
underscore
Dirty Wizard?
Dena underscore Marie.
Thank you.
Can you edit that? Like put a little.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
get like
I'll
a little
put it-
like
I'll
A
put
little
it-
curly
Instagram
thing?
label
I'm gonna
with...
do that.
While
right?
she's not saying anything, I'll just put it up right there.
Okay, look, I'm gonna do this. Well, at this part of the show, when I do this, I want it to pop up. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Like, bing.
Yeah, right
Make
there.
that cool noise. Can you do? Can you see that?
You can use your Bing.
Bing.
Yeah, I can pull your Bing and I can use your Bing the whole time.
What the fuck is a Bing?
Well,
When
you
I
just
do
said
this,
Bing.
You
Yeah.
said Bing.
Oh, I
You
didn't know if
said
that was
Bing
like.
and I can.
I didn't know that was an app or something. Shit, man. I don't even know what a Fortnite is. We just discussed this earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't let your kid
Bing.
play
Now you gotta do
Xbox,
like-
so
Bing, like 5 times.
okay. I can do that.
That's fucking killer. I'll be more stoked about that than anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna fast forward it through the whole
Just come to the
7
end.
hours that we've been talking just to see the bings. I'll be like, yeah, Mom, look at that. I got a bing.
Just make sure you watch the ads.
Yeah. Mom, don't watch anything but the last part of the video because
Your
I
mother would
said
have a heart attack.
I said
That's
shit
not
and
okay.
balls
Cunt.
and fuck.
You dropped the C word one time.
You did?
Dude,
Yeah,
I
did.
never say that.
You did.
I can't say the C word.
wanna
I
talk
can't
about
say
my mouth.
GD word. Like,
I never say that.
Why'd
wanna
you
talk
say
about
it?
my
I
mouth
don't
and you
know.
said
I
it.
got excited. I got excited. I thought that's what this show was about.
Uh-huh.
I didn't
It's
know.
about whatever
Next
you
time
want
you
it
yell
to be.
at me, remember that.
Well, Robots
just
not
pull
gonna
it
watch
up,
the
'cause
show.
it'll be
I
live
can't believe I
Monday.
said it. I can't believe I said that. I never talk like
did.
that. But I thought that's what it's about. The show's called F-Bomb. It says fuck face on his damn conclusion, buddy. And then it says don't fuck up the table. Like there's F words everywhere. Thought that's what it was about.
It
Yeah,
is.
F words, not the see
C
you next
word.
Tuesday word.
Well, I mean, he said he doesn't edit anything, so I got excited. I just-
No, I don't edit. I don't edit nothing out.
Can you put a bing over that word?
No, I'm gonna leave it.
he's gonna leave it. My mom's gonna hear it. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna make your mother. I'm gonna be like, hey, Diane,
look, he's
you wanna watch
famous.
something with me?
Your baby's gonna get 11,000 people a month to see you.
Oh man, I'm telling you, the numbers are going to drop. They're going to be like, this fucking video is 3 hours, and the only cool thing he said was cunt. What? This is awful. Said it again,
You did.
dude. Let's shut it down. I think our kids are not. They're not even making noises anymore.
No,
so
are they still alive?
I don't know.
All right, well, that's it. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Later. Okay, bye. Is that?
Yeah,
the,
that's the
Okay, bye is our
ending
sign
thing.
off.
Oh, okay. Well, that's short and sweet.
Babe, I can't believe you said that twice.
I didn't mean to.
You know what? When you get home, you know what I want you to do?
It's all an act, honey.
No.
I had to get into character.